Yo, it's time for the Sony showcase. It's happening in 5 seconds. Let's go. What are we gonna get? Are we gonna get Resident Evil 9? Street Fighter Season 3? Frickin' Ratchet & Clank remake, reboot? I don't know. Let's just see. It's happening right now. So, without further ado, it's time for us to say... WAHOO! Alright, cool. So, we're gonna have to turn things down so we can actually, like, I don't know, enjoy this Sony State of Play. Don't know. See, bro, if this is what is this? GTA? Okay, you see, or already going with the dumb shit. Already going with the dumb shit. Let me change some things down. Let me put your comments up as well. That way we can all enjoy the event together. I'll say there's only one game they can announce that would make me flip my mind, and that would be Little Big Planet 4 remake, and I'd be down for that. That's the only like Sony one that they could like bring out of nowhere, and I'd be like, yo, we need that, we need that. It's Sony Showcase, right? So I gotta get some hope for like maybe a SOCOM, a Killzone, maybe even a Resistance bundle, collection, reboot, anything for any of those games. But obviously, kind of more hopeful for you know, third-party games like you know, the horror games. I would actually be extremely surprised if they show off anything relating to Secrets of Mimic at this event. Lumens Arise. Okay, that's interesting. When did I get this? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. We need a song that can help us. Yes, yes. Make a Cuddle Master instrumental. We gotta conjure all of the goodwill. But the real question is, who do we yeah, no, Sony State plays right now, so let me actually post it right now for you guys. It's gonna be going on for the next 45 minutes, so like I said, we're just gonna watch it, we're gonna react to it, and hopefully maybe we get some cool things, right? Yeah, I'll always have it extra large. If anything, it's kind of tradition to also have RE4 OG playing, but I didn't have enough time to put it on, so, you know, I might as well. If anything, this is better because we can actually switch between Resident Evil characters and Street Fighter characters on a will, so. The real question is, who do you want to be the main character of RE9? Is it going to be Leo? Should we be Leo for a little bit? There we go, that should be it. If anything, all I can say is I would probably not be looking at the chat inside of the Sony State of Play just because of how pissed it's gonna make people. No shit! No shit! Are they actually showing Pragmata? They're actually showing Pragmata? Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! I've been asking for this game for a while! Ha! Max is so fucking mad right now. Let's go! Bro, if this is the only Capcom game that they show off, it's gonna piss off so many people, but I'm gonna be so happy. They're actually showing gameplay! This is a Capcom game that like I think they showed off like I don't even know 5+ years ago at this point. Yeah, right. Desco, they're showing off Pragmata. It's real. It's real. I'm not a fake believer. I am a Capcom fan. The real question is it good though? Oh, sorry. You're like. It seems like you're taking care of like a robot girl. So it's basically RE4 in space. Let's go. Do we get a release date? Next month. Woo! It's real, guys! It's actually coming out this year! Let's go! Let's go! But also, if that's the only Capcom, Pragmata has been like, I don't know, it's been a meme for the longest time, and now that it's coming out, they can actually, like, focus on other games. But also, yeah, if that's the only Capcom thing we're getting today, then no Season 3 Street Fighter 6 and no Resident Evil 9, so. You know what? As someone that's a fan of Resident Evil and Street Fighter, that really hurts. But as someone that's a fan of Capcom, I'll take something. So, yeah. Okay, it seems like you're trying to survive on a space station against, like, evil robots. And you gotta take care of a robot girl. That's probably gonna, like, I don't know, die at the end of the game and then make you cry. So basically, the plot of Resident Evil 4 combined with Sonic Frontiers. Tell me I'm wrong. But hey there, Desco, how you doing? Well, yeah, it's been a joke that every time they show off Pragmata at the end, they're like, we're sorry, next year, see you next year, so... at least they're done with that, and it seems like it's actually coming out this year. Now, this year could literally mean December 31st, 2025. But I want to hope that we're going to get it way before that. At this point, we might as well get Pragmata DLC in Street Fighter 6. Bro, I actually would love it if Capcom if Capcom delays that game just so it can come out next year. You see, Pragmata is actually going to be a game changer. So they had to change the release schedule of the game so it can avoid coming out at the same time that GTA 6 comes out. Not because Pragmata's scared of GTA 6, because it wants GTA 6 to have a chance against the magnificence that is Pragmata. Also, I'm not gonna lie, usually companies, like, they show you, like, 3 things in a row. So the fact that Capcom kind of just came, showed off Pragmata, and left, I'm sorry to think that's all we're getting from them, which, hey, I mean... The thing is, we're getting what is it? It's not a state of play. We're getting something tomorrow, so... If we don't get Resident Evil today, or Street Fighter, then we're gonna get it tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna retweet that. It's finally real! I hope so, but I don't know, guys. If Capcom was to show off Resident Evil 9 or even Street Fighter 3, it would want to be at an event where there's a lot of eyes on it. And not saying that there aren't going to be a lot of eyes on this event. Hell, you could look at the Sony State of Play official channel and like 80K are watching right now. But you would think they would hold off one extra day. Just one more day, so they can showcase it to a larger audience. Granted, they can double dip and show a trailer today and then the trailer tomorrow, but the real question is, would they? Hey, Sun Hill F! Let's go! Okay. We're getting to Summit Hill. Maybe I should switch over to a survival horror character now at this point. You see, we're gonna fluctuate. We're gonna fluctuate. It's gonna be between Leon and Sakura. Where is he? Oh gosh. I can never find any of the characters I ever want to be. That's the sad thing. Here we go. So far, looks good. Looks good. I mean, you gotta love your CG trailers. Are we gonna get some gameplay? That's the real question. Uh-oh, went first person for a second. That looks gross. That looks scary. Damn. Honestly, it looks pretty much done. Granted, is like they always show the parts that are finished of a game, but like, do we really have to wait like 2 years to play this? No, there's parts of it that are. I mean, this could actually all be an engine. That's the thing. I just saw a couple first-person segments and didn't know if it was going to go for that type of perspective, but no, it's first-person when it's doing puzzles and shit. Damn, look at those enemies. If we're lucky, we'll get a release date for this game. I hope they don't show us a boss. Damn, what the hell is that? Silent Hill F. Nice. Forte. September 25th? This year? So what? It's not. Wait, to pre-order. Okay. Oh, so it's coming out this year? What? What happened to like? Oh yeah, it might come out next year or whatever. Did they just say no? It's no. Fuck it. We screwed with you. We screwed with you. It's actually coming out this year. Yo, this is what I was talking about. People are like, oh, we don't know what to look forward to this year, and I'm like, yeah, but like maybe this like Game Awards could show us like something to be excited for. Well, we have a new Silent Hill game to play this October. Shit. Imagine if they give us a new horror like Silent Hill game every year. That would be the perfect thing to do every Halloween, right? But okay. Okay, is 2D beat 'em up games? Are they still alive? Kind of reminds me of that what is it? Prince of Persia Metroidvania game that came out a couple years ago. All right, and not gonna lie, so far the showcase has been kind of good. You know, just a little bit. Oh, Bloodstained? That's cute. If anything, Desco's really gonna be enjoying that one. They're gonna be like, "Yo, you gotta play the original," and I'm like, "I have it. I should play it. I will." That's cool. No, you should only be watching the good stream, which is the Sony one. Bandai Namco! Alright, let's see it. Klaw-Naw 3, Mega Man, Pac-Man World 2 remake. None of this, whatever the shit is. This is probably some Digimon shit, isn't it? This is Digimon, isn't it? Damn it, Digimon. Digimon. Da-da-da-da-da. I just want a Klaw-Naw I just want a Klaw-Naw collection that has the Game Boy games or the portable games. The thing is, I want to say we're halfway done this event. Oh no, we're only 15 minutes in. We got half an hour left of this show. I mean, no offense, but they kind of already showed off the good shit. I don't think they can, knock on wood, right? I don't think they can show off anything that would make me like crazy. I want to be wrong, but I just, it would just be weird if they ended off with Resident Evil 9. But hey, who knows? Anything can happen. I guess the weirder thing is that they're hardly showing up any like Sony first-party exclusive games. Square Enix? Uh-oh. Is this Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Remake Part 3? Oh, is this Tactics? Oh, I think this might be Tactics. Oh shit, yeah. If this is Final Fantasy Tactics, Maximilian Dude's gonna lose his shit. He's been waiting for that for a long time. Granted, he said that this game's been like, I don't know, like kind of been like finished for a long time, so it's just like they needed I guess a day to put it out. I heard Tactics is a good series, so you know what? I guess a good time to get into it now, right? Available September? Nice. Okay, cool. Max got one. I guess you could say I kind of got one with Pragmata, even though that's not what I wanted. But I mean, you know, be careful what you wish for. I want a Capcom game. Here you go. A game you've been like memeing about for years is like, I mean, I'm glad, but with this Final Fantasy announcement, they should announce a character in Fortnite. Although the Fortnite announcement I would see being in the Summer Games Fest. What the hell is this game? Oh, this is the weird co-op game where you gotta like figure out how to walk. Okay, I was like, what's happening here? This looks like fun. This looks like dumb fun. Do. I guess for me it would be one of the two, but The thing is, we know we're getting Street Fighter Season 3 announcement soon, so it's not like it's not gonna happen. But Resident Evil not getting announced, that would kind of hurt, just because if it's not announced today or tomorrow, not gonna be able to get any information until like maybe Tokyo Game Show, which would be a weird place to show it off. Everybody golf! I'll only get it if you put Kratos or add Jill Valentine in again. Yo, Pac-Man? Okay, I mean, you got me. I mean, you kind of got me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They just had to show some dumb character, and it's like, alright, okay, I'll get it. I'll get it. It's like, golf. I was gonna say, you know what? I might get it just because it reminds me of, like, when I was a kid playing Wii Golf or whatever. Wii Sports. And then they showed off Pac-Man, and it's like, well, I don't remember being Pac-Man in Wii Golf, so, alright, cool. Yeah, I guess that game is made by Namco. That's the only reason why Pac-Man would be there. I thought everyone loves Golf Hot Shots was a Sony game, but I guess not. Or maybe it was like published on Sony consoles, like how the Tekken games were kind of like Sony games, but it wasn't made by Sony. Back obviously in like the PS2 days. Story game about climbing? Damn, she fell. She's not gonna make it. She's not gonna be in the sequel. 100K people watching. That's cool. Oh, free demo today? I mean, always cool to try out a demo for a new game, right? Yo, if they announce a Mortal Kombat collection, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Unless it's... Wait, Street Fighter? Wait, what is this? EX? EX wasn't in arcade. Wait, Mortal Kombat? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, is this the MK collection I've been waiting for? Oh! Oh! Oh no! I should have been wearing the MK shirt! Oh, we gotta switch! We gotta switch! We gotta switch! Where's Scorpio? Where's Scorpio? No shit! No shit. Okay, this is actually how you make Mortal Kombat fans happy. You say, we're sorry what we did with MK1, here's all the good games. Yo! Yo! Let's go! This actually is fucking sick. Let's fucking go. When I saw, like, creators of Street Fighter Collection, I'm like, are we getting another Street Fighter Collection? EX? This is actually good. This is good. This is another game I'm going to have to buy on this, just because I'm going to be able to have all the Mortal Kombat games on one package. That's... I guess this is the one for me, right? This is the one for me. Legacy Collection, PS5, PS4, let's go. Prepare yourself. 2025 wishlist now. Kind of wish I knew when, but nice, nice. Alright, alright. Alright, that's, yep, no, that's, we gotta give it, we gotta give it. Scorpio wins, Scorpio wins. Are they doing like an arcade stick for PlayStation? Oh, that's cool. That actually looks nice. Oh shit! Metal Gear Solid 3! Metal Gear Solid 3, guys! Well, I mean, I guess it's gonna be showcased here because it's not gonna be at the Jeff Keighley show, right? Yo, Mortal Kombat is fucking hype as shit. I can't believe they actually did it. I can't believe they actually did it. Solid Snake, let's go. Yo, the Mortal Kombat collection is crazy. Let's go. Okay, so far this has been an amazing state of play. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got a Mortal Kombat, so we gotta swap over to... The thing is, we already got a horror game, we already got a fighting game, so I don't think we're getting anything else from Capcom. Well, the thing is, the Metal Gear game we were always gonna get. We're just getting more footage for this game. This game got announced like last year. And it's coming out in August, so... Are they gonna show up Bomberman? And more. Onimusha? Or Koei Tecmo? Dynasty Warriors? That wireless fight stick kind of looks weird. Like, I don't know if it'd be worth buying that fight stick over another fight stick, especially if you're taking the game seriously. Neo 3? Okay, so there's like a couple trailers we already got to look back on, but so far the highlights of this showcase have been Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, frickin', I guess you could say Metal Gear. I need to see more of that. That's pretty cool, boss. Pragmata. Neo 3? Okay, there we go. I guess for anyone that wants to play, or that can't wait for Ghost of Tsushima, there you go. You get a Neo 3. Early 2026. Do. So how many? Oh, there's like 2 days for this event? Okay, cool. Alright, now they're talking about Neo. Cool, you know, just cool ass shit. I don't think I can show too much, otherwise Sony's gonna be like, oh, you stream down. Oh, you get to play a demo for Neo 3 today? That's cool. A couple of demos we're getting today, huh? PSVR 2. It's gonna be a new God of War game, and it's only gonna be on VR 2. That would suck. This looks like Thief. It'd be pretty cool if they like did a Thief VR game or some shit. If anything, have we even gotten like a Link's crossbow like game for VR? You would think they would do something with Aloy since she loves her bow and arrow. Well, the thing is, it probably will be in VR too. It's just if it's exclusive, that's where we get problems, Jadio. That's where we get problems. I mean, shit, when they were announcing RE7 for the first time, all of it was mostly in VR, which that was one of the reasons why it kind of got me worried. It's like, okay, so the only way to really enjoy RE7 is if you like get this peripheral to experience all of it. And to an extent, that is the case. RE7 is much better if you play it in VR. Because you have to feel like you're in the game, right? So. This looks like Waterworld, the game. Sea of Thieves, but there's more water. It looks interesting. If anything, if you can go underwater, that's, yeah, I was gonna say that's where like the crazy shit goes, will be. Tides of Tomorrow? I don't know. Like, why would someone play this over Subnautica? Astrobot? Yeah, Astrobot DLC. Let's go. Let's do it. We can get it. We can get it. We can get it. Let's get that Astrobot DLC. Oh, speedrun levels? Come on, game. You can do more. Five challenges? Yeah, it's just challenge level, sadly. Yeah, it was just a speedrunning level, sadly. Granted, I don't even know if the company's still around anymore, so can they even make any more levels if they wanted to? It's one of those weird story games. Almost has the art style of Monkey Island. If anything, we can say that we got like the theme of this event is we'll go with boats, pirates, water. Usually, more often than not, we just get lots of farming games. So I guess for this show, it's just a bunch of like pirate games. At least it's different. I think a couple years ago at an event, it was just a bunch of space games. Okay, maybe too much hype with the music. We gotta chillax for a bit. Parts! Sea and Remnants. Okay, that's interesting. As long as it's better than Ubisoft's game, then GG, right? Sand! We're getting that weird game. What is it called? Journey Part 3. Journey Part 3. Oh shit! It's actually made by the people who made Journey. Okay. This actually might be a sequel to Journey. Not even gonna lie. Journey was an amazing fucking game to play. Yeah, okay. If there's, I won't lie, I do like artsy fartsy stuff from time to time, and if it's made by the people who made Journey, I actually would love to play this. Journey's such a sad game when you get to the end of it. I'm really enjoying the surfing on the sand. I'm gonna say it's getting me Sonic vibes, and I like that. If I can just like sandboard across the map, then I might just get the game just to be able to do that. And there's even a whale that flies around with you. Sword in the Sea. August 19th? Alright. Cool. FBC Firebreak. Oh, that's cool. Co-op game where you kick ass in the control world. Really? You're gonna spend time showing off what games you're gonna be putting out during the summer? Come on, Sony. You could be doing better. It's like, hey guys, in July we're gonna put out Twisted Metal 3 and 4. We could put it out now, but fuck you. Come on. Capcom? Oh, give me Resident Evil 1, 2. Let's go! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! No fucking way! Let's go! Let's go! We get to play OGRE 2 and 3! We get to play OGRE 2 and 3! Let's go, guys! We did it! We did it! Oh, shit! Oh shit! We did it! We fucking did it! No shit! We can finally play that! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh my god, Sony! Fuck you! Fuck you, Sony, you piece of fucking shit! You were the ones that were holding this back for goddamn so fucking long! Oh my god! Guys, like, they could have easily done this so long ago, but they were the fucking ones that were just stuck being pieces of shit, being like, no, fuck you. Especially when they did that, like, DC one, it's like, oh no, you gotta be, like, premium to get that? Fuck you. And do you know what the funny part is? I get those games for free, because I already bought them on the PS3, so as soon as they come out, I just get to play it right away for you guys. PS4, PS5 version, but I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, but to me, that is it's sad. If you really want to, like, I don't know, you really want to like gas me up or some shit. It's so easy to just be like, oh, here, an old game that you played a million times before, you can now play it again. I'm glad about the MK Collection, Pragmata, all the other shit, but real shit, guys, just being able to fucking play fucking Resident Evil 2 and 3 OG for you guys is gonna be a real fucking treat. And yeah, I know I could have gotten a laptop or just done a fucking shit ass PS3 ghetto stream, but it was always just like, why? Why can't they put out Resident Evil 2 and 3? They have RE1 there. They even have that shit ass Code Veronica, which now it's making me go, can you give us the HD version of Code Veronica, please? But no, at least to me, guys, as you're talking to a Capcom Street Fighter Resident Evil like fucking like fanboy for life, and just the fact that they finally put those games out and didn't even go, okay, like this year you get RE2 and next year you get RE3. It's like, no, you get both of them at the same time. It's like, fucking finally. I'm gonna play those games so fucking much for you guys. We can actually like play RE2 OG and then go to the remake, or play the RE3 and then go to the remake, and that way you guys can actually see why people have like problems or the things that people enjoy in the OG or in the remake more than. It's just gonna give us so much more opportunity to enjoy those games, and it's if anything, I don't know. I'm gonna say it was timely that we did play Resident Evil 1 the director's cut just a couple days ago for no reason, right? I'm itching for like a classic Resident Evil game, and I really wanted to play OG RE4, but I'm like, no, it's not classic enough. I'm itching for that camera angle, that classic survival horror, and I was enjoying myself so fucking much with Chris's campaign, and I'm just like, I just wish I could play more classic RE. And then out of nowhere, Sony event comes out of nowhere, and they're like, yo, we're gonna have some announcements for you. They're gonna be wild, and the bitch of it all is every single one of these events, the hypest thing for me at least, is something they talk about for 5 seconds. Real shit. There's always good things at these events, but like, look at the Nintendo Direct. There was a lot of cool shit, Metroid Prime 4 and shit, but that MVC collection they talked about for like 5 seconds and then moved on. And I'm like, yo, that's like the biggest thing for me there, right? So funny enough, the same thing happened with this one. They talked about like every other game for so much, Pragmata like 3 minutes, MK 2 minutes, and then for like literally just 5 seconds they're like, oh yeah, RE2 and 3 is coming back, moving on. It's like, moving on? What do you mean moving on? Let's go. Actually no, it's been I'm sorry, Sakura, if anything the good luck charm has not been working out today with her, but fucking having Leon on and then having like Silent Hill showing up, I'm like, okay, we gotta move on to an MK person. Then MK shows up. It's like, okay, well, we got to go back to Sakura. It's like, no, we got to go back to Resident Evil because goddamn, we're gonna be able to play OG RE2 with Leon and Claire, and then we'll be able to play OG RE3. So fucking amazing, fucking amazing. Granted, I want to say there's like maybe 5 minutes left, so maybe I should go back to Sakura just in case. But I don't know. This is the only time you guys can call me a Sony Pony, and I'm very sorry I haven't seen any of your comments. How you doing, Danny? But that shit was just. You're talking to a Resident Evil Capcom fan. I don't know, whatever you want to call me in. Resident Evil 2 and 3 OG is gonna be nice, and I doubt I'll look into it, but I doubt you're gonna have to get premium to be able to like have access to Resident Evil 2 and 3 OG. It's more than likely gonna be how they have Dino Crisis and Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut right now, where you can pay a price and play it right now. But the good thing, at least, that they did with Dino Crisis and Resident Evil Director's Cut is if you did buy the game originally when it came out on the PS3, you just get it for free. And I did buy I still own and have Resident Evil 2 and 3 OG on my PS3, so I'm just going to be able to download it and have a good time. Ghost of Really? You're going to end it off with Ghost of Yotei? Come on, we already know that shit's coming out. Oh my god. What's happening with Captain America? Marvel Games? Arc System Works? Yo, are they making a Marvel fighting game? No shit. No shit. No shit. Wait. What's happening? What's happening, guys? This might not be MVC4, but this still is a M fighting game. Are they doing? Oh no, Dragon Ball Fighters? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Okay, Power Girl, get the fuck out of here. Yo, show me more Captain and yo, show me Spidey. Show me Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Let's go! It's Spider-Man! Haha! Let's go! No shit! No shit! What is this? What is this? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, Star-Lord actually looks like... Oh, he's doing Dante shit. He's literally doing Dante animations. This is Marvel vs. Capcom 4 without being Marvel vs. Capcom. Ghost Rider. Okay, Ghost Rider, he's using the new look, which I don't like, but... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is the greatest fucking event of all time. Yo, Doctor Doom. Yo, we gotta see foot dives. We gotta see foot dives. Show it for us. Show it for you. Gotta do it once. Come on. Foot dive. Foot dive. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it, are they? Oh, come on. Come on. We gotta see it once. They're not gonna show it. Storm looks amazing. Bro, they're actually showing so many fucking characters for this game. Marvel Rivals is gonna help this game so fucking much. So fucking much. 4v4 tag team battles? What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no, this is crazy. This is actually an evolution to Marvel vs. Capcom. This is Marvel vs. Capcom 4. There's just no Capcom characters. It's so funny because, like, I was watching Max and he's like, yo, the only evolution you could do to MVC would be 4v4, and I don't know how that would work. And, well, now we're seeing how it would work. It's fucking crazy. Yo, I don't have any energy for you guys. This is too much. This is too much. Toucan Fighting Souls? Okay, you can come up with a better name. I'll give you that, but 2026, it's over. What can they show off? They can't show off anything at tomorrow's event. It's over. This is amazing. This is amazing, guys. Did they just end the show with that? Rewind? What are they doing? What are they doing? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, bro, I have not been able to reply to any of you guys since fucking the Resident Evil collection. What is happening? Well, the thing is, the next event still has good shit, but the only good shit that they could do is just Resident Evil at this point. What the fuck? Guys, if you don't know who Arc System Works is, they made Dragon Ball FighterZ. So we're gonna be playing a lot of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Just so you guys can understand how the gameplay of this game is going to be. And trust, Dragon Ball FighterZ looks so fucking amazing, so having a classic 2v2 fighting game is a dream come true. Yeah, some people can be as 3D or 2.5D, but it's not like 3D graphics like Street Fighter 6 or Tekken. It's going for like that almost like comic book look, which I love. And it's crazy. The only thing I guess I can shit on is that the characters are using their more like modern looks, which but at the end of the day, it's still Iron Man doing a unibeam, and that's all I care about. This is bringing me back to when I was a kid playing Marvel superheroes. So this actually is probably honestly for me the craziest announcement they did today. The MK collection is amazing. The Resident Evil collection is good, but this is like the new shit. I want to get excited for the future, right? I want to like see new stuff, new fighting games, new content, and this is the new shit. So the fact that we're getting it next year, at least to me, like, who cares what other fighting games are coming out next year? No offense, Virtua Fighter 6 or MK2 or whatever else comes out. This is my 2026 fighting game of the year already. I don't care what people have to say if they're going to be like, oh, some characters are OP or this is broken or I don't care. I just want to play as Marvel fighting characters in a fighting game. And this company is going to give that back to me, so let's fucking go. There is maybe 10 more minutes of this event, guys. And I doubt, unless they want to like really make this the greatest event of all time, I don't think we're going to get a Resident Evil 8 or 9, but bro, that stage looks so fucking good. It reminds me of the Metro City stage from MVC 3. Also, don't go on the PlayStation goddamn don't go on the PlayStation chat. Everyone's being like, L, move on, like graphics look bad. This is why you just don't make anything for fucking Anyone. I will say, as much as I do enjoy this, they are talking a little too much about it. They could have their own event to give me a bit more information about this, but I don't know. Is this going to be like a Sony exclusive? Is that why it's getting so much screen time? Iron Man looks like an anime character. I kind of don't like the fucking V on his head, but I mean, granted, you can have different colors, and maybe they might add costumes to this game. The only character I guess I can shit on, and that's just because they're new, is Power Girl. Or it's not even Power Girl. What's her name? Miss Marvel? I think her name is Miss Marvel. Bro, I'm so glad they showed off Spidey. I'm so glad they showed off Spidey. I don't care if you want to call me a Spider-Man fan. I am one till the end until the day I die. Just seeing Spider-Man tag in. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm so glad I didn't miss out on this event. I always miss out on so many of these events, but oh, I'm so glad. I can say right now, Bandai Namco's pissed. They're pissed they let Arc System work go and they didn't work on Dragon Ball Fighter Z2. That's what people were thinking, that they could have made Fighter Z2, but yeah, with this announcement, I don't think Fighter Z2 is ever coming out. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'll take an Arc System Marvel fighting game over like Fighter Z2 over a fucking DC versus Marvel game. This shit looks fucking good. Granted, you gotta remember, guys, or to the small competitive people that I have in my chat, this is an Arc System game at the end of the day, and it is a Marvel game at the end of the day. So if I'm going to make an assumption right now, I'm going to say it's going to play more like Fighter Z than Guilty Gear Strive. And if someone's wondering what that means, Fighter Z, at the end of the day, you're going to win more by pressing square, square, square with the auto combos more than actual doing like cool fancy shit that like a fighting game is known for. And while you can't say that is sad, that's just how normie games go at the end of the day. I'm not saying this game's not going to have any competitiveness to it. Fighter Z does have it, but let's be real. If square, square, square auto combo isn't going to be the best fucking thing to do in this game, and I'm going to assume it's probably going to be the best thing to do in this game as well. But yeah, you know, I would love to be wrong. It's just I'm going to assume this game is going to be a little bit more so on the casual side compared to Strive, but hell, some people say that Strive even went more casual than the earlier Guilty Gear game, so who knows what the fuck Arc is gonna do at the end of this day. Would I love it to be fucking hard as shit? Of course I would. But it's a Marvel game, and you gotta remember that at the end of the day. If it was NBC, then at least Capcom would like try and keep a little bit of the like hard shit in. Maybe not as much with NBC4 because of how modern games are now, but yeah, fucking, I will say this is gonna be a easier game to get into than like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Also, I guess that's the end of the show, since they're doing like the final reel. I'm just gonna wait until like the final reel is done, then I'll bring up chat and then I'll talk to you guys. Sorry if I've been missing out on your comments, but it's been a wild couple of 20 minutes, guys. So I hope you're not too mad of me like screaming and like being like, I don't know, a Capcock fan or whatever. Also, am I wrong, or did I see Tom Cruise for a second? I think I was talking about Resident Evil when Tom Cruise was there. A lot of L's in the chat in the Sony showcase. 6 out of 10. That was it! If you're wondering why Sony fans are mad, it's because no Resident Evil, no Final Fantasy VII Remake, no Kingdom Hearts, and no Spider-Man DLC. Which only a couple of those I will give them, like, okay, yeah, you probably should have at least gotten one of those, but... I will say for a Sony showcase, there was pretty much the third party Let's Celebrate Asia today. Oh yeah, but I mean, to be fair, everything's always an L in like the Nintendo chat and other stuff. So it's not like oh wow, this is something new. It's just don't look at the chat. So I better not see any dumb shit from Robbie. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Goddamn. It's just always so funny seeing all like the L's in the chat and shit. But let me bring up my chat, and then I guess it's time to address everything that I missed out. Cause goddamn. All right, what does I Am Destruction think of this event? Well, considering, and yes, if someone's gonna be like, oh, it's because they show things that you like, so therefore you like it. Yeah, that's how human beings work. If they didn't show up things you didn't like, then you wouldn't like the show at all, right? But I'm gonna go with at least an 8 right now. When I relook at everything that got showcased, it might go up a little bit more. It's not a 10 out of 10, but it got really close. It got really close there, so I'll say that. So, before I start reading your chat, I'll say it started off like it started off crazy when they showed our Pragmata, because I'm like, okay, they're actually gonna like talk about this. I'm okay with this, and then they showed more gameplay of it. I'm like, oh, okay, so they're actually like wanting to promote this and advertise this. All right, let's see what you got. And I mean, it's basically what I saw: hack and slash, like escort Ashley across the space station and don't die Leon. It looks like a okay game. I haven't played a Capcom game that's bad, so it'll be a great it'll be a great time waster until like you play the next good game that comes out. Silent Hill F, that one was a surprise to me just because I heard that it was gonna be like coming out 2026. So either like it's something else that's coming out in 2026, or they pushed it up and now it's finally coming out this year. So shit, 2 Silent Hill games in a row, like 2 Octobers in a row is really fucking cool. So I'd actually be down if we get like a Silent Hill game every year. So Silent Hill 3 remake next September, Konami, let's go, please. So that actually looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. They showed off gameplay for it. Hey there, Magic Guy 96, how you doing? The only, I guess, bad thing you can say about this new game is because it's set in like an earlier time period, there won't be any gunplay. So if you're a fan of Silent Hill 2 remake because of it was an alright state of play. You say alright, I say it was probably one of the greatest fucking shows of all time. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but to me, there's so many good games that they showcase that it's more than an alright. But that's why I like having these conversations, because everyone has their own expectations, and that's where we can be like, yo, I'm excited for this. What are you excited for, right? So right now I'm just talking over everything that happened at this showcase. So we're talking about Silent Hill F, and yeah, there's going to be no gunplay. There might be some type of projectile system. I don't know. I know. But at least for me, it's like fucking crazy. But if you didn't like the melee combat of Silent Hill 2 remake, then I guess you're not gonna like this game, because it seems like it's only gonna be that. But the enemy types look kind of crazy. Like, I like that little like spinning top character that was just like moving around. Bro, James Bond, for fuck's sake, bro, I'm gonna get there. No offense, I kind of don't care. Wow, okay, okay, just for you, Robbie, because you really want me to talk about James Bond, a character that like has had zero fucking relevance in gaming since like what, Quantum of Solace, PS3 360. They haven't made a James Bond game in a long time, and there's a reason, because they suck. Hitman kind of took over the James Bond games, but you know what? Let me stop everything and see goddamn James Bond. Well, let's see, James Bond 007. Did they show gameplay? I'm gonna laugh if they fucking didn't show anything off at this shit. Bro, I'm gonna have to go through like the stream, aren't I? Well, yeah, and IO Interactive's gonna make it good because they made the Hitman games. Like, if there's any company to make a James Bond game, it would be the Hitman games. It's just, can we get gameplay? Because they talked about this James Bond game for like the past like 4 years at this point. Kind of like Pragmata, and that's why I'm like, yeah, and I can understand why people are tired of hearing about Pragmata, because if they're not actually gonna like talk about it, then yeah, like fucking move on, right? Bro, I hope. Wait, let me see first. Oh my God, Robbie. Okay, wait. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let me go back. I was talking about Resident Evil 2 and 3 remaster coming back. So that's why I was not literally paying attention to this. So I'm gonna give this my full undivided attention, Robbie, because I actually did not see this. I did not see this. All right. Alpha footage provided by Glacier, mix of gameplay cutscenes and in-game footage. Okay, so all of this is bullshit.
He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all...
I love witching cutscenes.
They're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No. And I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless.
I love watching cutscenes of the characters fighting other characters. It'd be nice to see gameplay, but you know.
I think you just covered them all.
The funny thing is, this is making me want to watch a James Bond movie.
Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
So is he based off Tom Cruise or some shit? Why does he look like him?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are?
I love watching cutscenes.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Oh, that's Q, right? Oh, wait, was that gameplay? Was that gameplay? Give me a second, guys. Oh, no, that was a cutscene of him sliding to shooting, so that wasn't even gameplay. Okay, cool, more cutscenes. Oh, okay, we actually might have something here, let's see. Okay, let's see. So, he's crouching, he's moving, he goes over a window, and he does the most fucking basic ass Uncharted 2 stealth takedown I've ever seen in my life. So okay, cool. Gameplay jumps over. Okay, so I can do that in Hitman. Okay, wow, nice, cool. Okay, he's playing chess. Cutscenes. Okay, we got some gameplay. Let me go back. Okay, we got some gunplay. Okay, so let's see. We got some mediocre over the shooter gunplay. So Uncharted 2 shit. Nice. Okay, shooting shit.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
Okay, cutscene at the bar. Okay, you know what? That's the first thing I've seen in the trailer that's kind of cool. Give me a second. Look. Okay, he turns on his watch, and then a fucking laser beam comes out of it. That's actually cool. I'm not even shitting on it. Do you know what else was cool? When I saw that in fucking 007 Nightfire on the goddamn GameCube in 2004. But not everyone can play old games where they did this many years ago. But Okay, driving car. Cutscene. Okay, that actually looks like gameplay. So you're gonna crash into a wall or some shit. Look, I'm gonna have things to say at the end of it, but at the end of the day, Robbie, it's not bad. It's just nothing special. And that's a sad thing. For a James Bond game to be nothing special, that's where you fucked up. Okay, first light. So I guess it's gonna be like a prequel game where like you get to I guess play as him on his first mission? When is it coming out, though? 2026? Okay, that's cool. Alright. Bruh. It's like, look. Robbie, the game... The game... It looks good. It actually does. If you're a James Bond fan, having a story game giving you, like, his origins is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just... If you replace James Bond and added in, what's his name? Like the Hitman guy, right? Agent 47? What would change? And I guess that's the real, like, kind of, like, confusing part to me. It's like you got the Hitman people to make the James Bond game, and it just basically plays like a Hitman game, which is like, I guess I shouldn't have expected too much from that, but Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. It's just, are you expecting the guy that likes playing video games for like the gameplay to really care much about like a story-focused James Bond game? Not really. Plus, when they did show off the gameplay, at the end of the day, it's just a third-person shooter, right? So, it's not like you're doing crazy things as James Bond. The craziest thing I saw James Bond do is use his watch as a laser beam, which, yeah, like I said, you could do in old games. Granted, I think in the older games you used it as like puzzles, like to like cut through glass to be able to turn off security systems. And in this game, they say, "Fucking no, you just laser people's eyeballs and shit." So that does kind of look funny, but I don't know. It's kind of like getting excited over the Indiana Jones game. I haven't played it, so I can't be like, "Oh, that game sucks" or "It's bad." But it's like, hey, if I'm gonna play that Indiana Jones game, I'd rather just watch someone else play because it seems like it's more like cutscene heavy and story heavy. Because it is. It's trying to be a movie, right? The Indiana Jones game is trying to be a game that's like a movie, and seems like that's what this James Bond game is gonna try and be as well. Now, I don't know if it's going to be canon to the series. That's a whole nother thing. It was interesting seeing like the MGM logo, so it seems like they are trying to make it like a part of the universe. But yeah, I guess he's not based off of Tom Cruise. It just kind of looked like him in the beginning. But all I'm gonna say, Robbie, is if you looked at that gameplay and you told me like that was like the best thing of all time, I'm just gonna look at that gameplay and say it's mid because that's all it was. It's just a guy. Everything you saw in that gameplay, I saw Nathan Drake do in 2009. So it's not like blowing me away. I need to see something that's gonna blow me away. And yeah, I'm gonna bring something up that someone's gonna be like, well, of course you're gonna enjoy this because it's a fighting game. And yeah, but also fuck you, no. That Marvel game they showed off today, Robbie, I know you don't care about it. I know you'll probably never play it, but that showed something that no fighting game has ever done before. And that did blow me away. And what was that? That fighting game, Robbie, is 4 people versus 4 people, and no fighting game has ever done that before. Nothing in this James Bond game is like groundbreaking or new, other than I guess it's like young James Bond, which they did young James Bond in the movies. It's called Casino Royale, right? So all I gotta say now is I guess I gotta catch up because I've missed out on a lot of bullshit. Because apparently you really wanted me to give you my opinion on James Bond, and then once I give you my opinion on James Bond, you don't like it. So it's like, why did you ask me my opinion on James Bond if you knew I didn't care about it? So that's all I can say about that, Robbie. So please let's all chill so I can catch up to the chat, and then I can go back to my review of the fucking game show. So yeah. Let me see what I've been missing out on. If anything, I'll start where you joined, Robbie. That way I can focus all of my attention just for you, all right? I'm not even memeing or joking. It's just I obviously would like to continue talking about the positive things I enjoyed about the show, but apparently yeah, let me just continue. Hey, Destruction. Sunho F looked dope. It did. I'm just worried about the combat might get a little too repetitive and stale if it's only melee combat. Granted, of course, upgrading from a pipe to like a fucking like bow staff or whatever is gonna be sick, but it would be nice to get like a projectile type of system in the game. The only thing I worry about is people kind of abuse the guns in Silent Hill 2 Remake, especially when you found out you could just shoot the kneecaps and then keep on winning. So maybe that's why they wanted to remove projectiles from Silent Hill F. But yeah. But Sony fans are generally dumb-sucking fools. Yeah. Chats in those scenarios will always be negative for you. Yeah, and that's why I enjoy being in my chat because, well, yeah, we can get negative at times. We're all, if we fucking, unless you want to get banned, we all respect each other at the end of the day, and we're just trying to have a good time. It's not like, oh, we didn't get Spider-Man gameplay. We didn't get, if anything, the Wolverine one. Actually, we should have gotten Wolverine gameplay at the Sony event, but maybe I guess we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. But yeah, getting mad at others because they got what they wanted, but you didn't. That's not spreading positivity in the community. We'll be like, damn, that sucks, and hopefully maybe tomorrow or the next time you can get something that you enjoy. But don't shit on other people's parade just because you didn't get goddamn like fucking I don't know, Crash or Spyro 4 game or whatever. The best announcement was James Bond. I mean, and this is where I say, if the best announcement to you is James Bond, I'm happy. Especially, and I'm not even joking, especially since they've been, like, blue-balling you James Bond fans for the past 2, if not 3 years. No shit. Every time there's an event, even I think Nintendo Showcase even had it. They're like, James Bond will be on this console. And it's like, cool. Can you show us something? And they just show us the logo and then the gunshot, and then they move on. So I'm glad after 2 years or 3, they showed you something. They showed you gameplay. They showed you trailers. They showed you cutscenes. They showed you you hear the voice. You actually have something that you can get excited for. I'm not even fucking with you. It's just for me. I would have expected a little bit more after all that time waiting for a James Bond game. But hey, you know, maybe some people are easier to please than others. But yeah, that's another thing. If you enjoyed the James Bond thing, nothing wrong with that. Just for me, I didn't even see it, so I wouldn't even put it on top 5, if not top 10 things that got showcased at that event. But that's not me being like, oh, that's because the game's gonna suck. If you like it, you suck. No, it's just I'm not into third-person shooting games that much. More so than the other games that they showcased that I am excited for. I give it a 9. You see, the more we talk about it, the more I actually might give it a 9.5. I was literally screaming show RE2 and 3 when they were showing the catalog announcements. Oh well, I guess you got what you wanted there, eh, man? If anything, funny enough, when they start showing the catalog announcements, I'm like, bruh, why the fuck are they gonna waste time on this shit? This is something they can announce, like, at a blog. Why the fuck are they gonna waste time talking about, like, oh, Twisted Metal's coming out this month and next month? And as soon as I said that, that's when they showed off our Resident Evil, and then I jumped out of my chair, so. There you go. Me too, before, finally, Capcom new game looks decent. Oh yeah, the new game they've been working on for the last, like, 5 years, right? Hey, I'm back. It was an alright state of play. James Bond! They didn't say it was bad. No. I will. Max, dude. What? I think you said I will. I think you mean I will say. Max, dude, fucked up the Silent Hill or the Summer Games. Wait. Silent Hill F. Okay, sorry. SHF and SGF are too close enough that it's fucking with my mind. Summer Games Fest, Silent Hill F. He was so behind, so he 2 times the whole trailer, but absolutely wild that it's dropping something. No, that's the craziest thing for me, and I guess you were watching Maximilian do it, eh? Yeah, no, I'm just glad that we're getting a car game this year, so we can actually get excited and play something spooky this September. So all I gotta say is if the fighting game character shows up in like September, October again, I'm gonna use the same excuse where we're playing Silent Hill, so we can't play as that character. All right, let's see, bro. James Bond, for fuck's sake! Well, there you go. You got my attention, and there you go. James Bond looks mid as shit. I'm glad you're excited for mediocrity. Have fun with full price. Metal Gear, Bond, and Silent Hill F are the ones I'm interested in. Yes. Yeah, those 3 games are good. The funny thing is, I guess you could say Metal Gear and James Bond might play a little similarly because of the whole like sneaking aspect. Although I'm gonna just taking a guess off of that trailer, James Bond's gameplay looked a bit more linear than Hitman's or Metal Gear Solid. So I guess that's a pro if you want a story focused game. But I don't know. When I was thinking IO was making the James Bond game, I was kind of hoping it was going to be like a mission that you kind of do however you wanted to. But who knows? Maybe that's how it might work out, and we got to see more gameplay before we can make any of those assumptions, right? But, who knows? I don't care. It's IO Interactive. I mean, yeah, you know, they made some great games, right? There was a game called Blood Diamond on the PS3. It was an okay game, but not many people know of it. Like, it seems like the last major James Bond games they made, Magic Eye, were on like the 360 PS3 console. I can't think of any James Bond games that they made for the PS4 or Xbox One systems. If anything, it was so bad that people were like starting to make their own James Bond games in games that let you create your own maps, like Far Cry 5, and then the James Bond company had to come out and be like, yeah, you actually don't own rights to that, so we're gonna delete this map. And yeah, it was kind of sad. Now you're hating on James Bond? Am I? I hope I'm not. It's more so just like, bro, I'll get to it eventually. I'm sorry if you don't want to wait like 20 or 40 minutes until I get to James Bond, but like I want to slowly like talk about everything about the event. I don't want to just get to things that like I kind of don't care about, because then if you like get me to talk about it right away, I'm probably not gonna have a good opinion on it just because you're annoying me. But hey, that's good. What do you think about Pragmata? Well, I've been waiting to see more gameplay of it ever since it got announced like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. Just because it was like something new from Capcom, and not every time that Capcom makes something new, it's gonna be crazy or good. But I want to see what they can do when they think outside the box, and I guess this hack and slash shooting game where you're escorting like a robot girl on a space station kind of seems interesting. If anything, you can call me a Capcom like cuck or whatever, but my favorite thing from the trailer seems to be the story elements. It seems like they're gonna focus really hard on like you trying to protect this AI character, and it actually might get sad if like the AI character dies at the end. So, like I made the joke earlier, we'll see if they can basically do what Sonic Frontiers was trying to do with its story, but better. So. I'm glad that Pragmata is actually coming out. The fact that it's finally a real game will mean that once Capcom finishes with that game, they can never have to focus on worrying about that game ever again, and they can just work on the new games or refine the old ones that they put out. So I will be playing Pragmata when it comes out day one, so we'll see if it'll be good or if it'll be bad. Either way, the best thing about a Capcom game is they're always an experience. It's just, will it be a good and fun, unique experience that you want to replay, or will it be an experience you just play one time and then never come back to again? Kind of like an Okami or even a Onimusha or fucking, what's that other one? Kunimitsu Path of the Goddess. Are they bad games? I mean, I wouldn't say Onimusha is, but it's not something you would like want to replay all the time. It's something you play every like once every now and then. I didn't even notice James Bond. That's pretty exciting. You didn't notice it, Jadiel, because you were. This is why I say you should like watch. You should have watched the stream on your own. You were like too distracted by some idiot getting excited over the fact that Resident Evil 2 and 3 are gonna be available on PlayStation. So I was literally like just talking nonstop about that announcement for the last like for a good 5-10 minutes until something else got announced. So. I think I looked down and I'm like, is that Tom Cruise? And then I just kept on talking about the Resident Evil 1 and 2 2 and 3 announcements. So. Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. At this point, my friend's been waiting for Dino Crisis 2 PS1 to be on the catalog, so I hope they announce that soon for him. I guess for me at this point, it'd be nice if they put out some other classic PS1 games. Like, I don't know, having the alpha games or even the RPG games from the PS3 would be nice, like Breath of Fire. But at that point, just give us a collection. So we'll see. Well, let's see. Robbie, yeah. You know what looked unbelievably great masterpiece? The Witcher 4? Oh, are you talking about like that tech demo they showed off a couple days ago? Yeah, Bond looks young, very young. Average Call of Duty trailer. Yeah, I mean, at this point, why isn't James Bond in Call of Duty? I'm so used to him looking like a middle-aged man. Not wrong with that. If anything, not gonna lie, before I made the Tom Cruise reference, he almost kind of looked like Tom Holland. I'm like, oh no, is this another like sequel to Uncharted, like the movie? Is this gonna be like an Uncharted movie game or Uncharted movie sequel? And no, it's just young James Bond. Robbie, why are you removing your comments? It looks so good, I don't care. Bro's being a real cynical right now. Yeah, no, I could be an asshole. It's just, I mean, I'm sorry. There's so many other cool games they showed off there that a third-person third-person shooting game's not gonna be as crazy to me as a fighting game. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe look at my fucking background and be like, huh, this guy doesn't have like a third-person game in the background. Maybe he doesn't give a shit if fucking you can play as a third-person James Bond game. Maybe, like I said, maybe if they show off more gameplay and you can like take those missions however you want to, then I'd be a bit more interested. But yeah, if it's linear, then I kind of won't care. Nightfire was actually one of the best Level 7 games. I love playing Nightfire split screen or like Versus. That actually was cool as shit. I'm confused on to what's happening. It's just been game Sony announced. Is it just been game Sony? Sony had an event that showcased a lot of video games, and we're just talking about those games right now. I'm just slowly catching up to chat. We all have different opinions. Well, I mean, we all have different preferences as well. Just because, yeah. I'm a big IO fan, so I love it. Nothing wrong with that. Bro, you want to know his honest thoughts or just some of his thoughts? Yeah, that's the thing, Robbie. You can't get mad if I'm not excited for something as like compared to you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be excited or like I'm gonna make fun of you for like for like being excited for a James Bond game, and someone can be like, "Isn't that what you're doing now?" And it's like, I mean, yeah, because Buddy's like being like, "Yo, talk about this right now." It's like, well, if you want me to talk about it now, I will, and you won't get the best opinion, especially when it doesn't seem that like crazy. But yeah, 4v4 is crazy. At this point, we got to get 5v5 now. 4v4 is already boring. I need 5v5. To me, the crazy part will be if you can actually have one real person per character. That's something that Dragon Ball FighterZ was able to do, so you could technically have 6 real people fighting each other, because it's 3v3, so one person controls, like, Goku, another person controls another Goku. Like, you could have 6 people actually fighting each other in that game, so if ArcSys can make 4 people actually fight 4 people, that would be one of the craziest things ever. Granted, it would be some fucking goddamn miracle to make the online, like, not break or whatever, but, you know, that's the problem they can deal with, but, yeah. Jadiel, if I know what he thinks and he likes to annoy me. Me? I'm not trying to annoy you, Robbie. I'm not trying to annoy you. You annoy me by just not having patience, my friend. If someone was like, yo, talk to me about like Silk Song, I want to hear your opinions on Silk Song while I'm in the middle of like talking about how I'm excited for RE2 and 3OG coming back, I'd be like, yo, fuck Silk Song. Look at this piece of shit. I don't even know what it is, but fuck. It was also because they gave you like 100% of meds if you save them well. Wait, what? For what exactly? You see, this is what happens when I like don't catch up to like comments. Now I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, it's also because they gave you like 100% of meds if you save them well. Are we talking about like Sun Hill 2 or something else? Always when you're negative, they show the most jaw-dropping shit. Yeah. My head is so mashed up right now. Gonna go get some medicine in a sec. Please go. Like, I hope you're not still here, man. Go get medicine. Don't know what type of type of shit you're gonna drink. Get some Benadryl, Tylenol, hell, even some Pepto-Bismol. Yeah. I guess for my playthrough, I was really bad, and I kept on like having to heal. But when I did a new playthrough, they give you a shit ton of syringes. I didn't even realize how many syringes they give you in Silent Hill 2R. So I guess you can say it's like easy because of that. But yeah, I guess they'll give you just as much, if not even more, health in Silent Hill F. But yeah, the only bad thing I can say about F is just I guess it just sucks that it's only going to be melee combat. But that's just an assumption. Maybe a day before they show us the game, she's going to pull out like a Desert Eagle, and then we're going to have some fun. And plus, there's also bonus weapons they can add to the game, right? So if they want to give me an MP5 when I beat the game, I'm down with that. They'll just make me replay the game even more, right? But, you know, I hope you feel better, Danny. Please, if you're not feeling that well, we can talk more about this event and other shit later, alright? All I can say is it was just a crazy ass fucking event, and goddamn it meant a lot that you stopped by as soon as that Resident Evil fucking shit happened. You and I, as well as other people in the world, of course, we were the ones like bouncing out of the other chair, getting excited over a fucking old ass game to play. I'm just glad you, as well as everyone else in my community, will be able to play that game on PlayStation now. PC, you already have GOG, so there's no excuses. You could have played for for months at this point. So, if anything, maybe when I played this summer, I might get a couple of you guys to maybe even check it out. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Resident Evil 2 OG, very tough game to play. It's gonna take us minimum 4 playthroughs to even just get through that shit because of the whole Leon A, Claire A, Leon B, Claire B scenarios. Then there's the whole like unlocking the fourth survivor. Like, we're gonna have a great fucking time with Resident Evil 2. We actually might spend more time playing OG RE2 than the remake. And then there's the one that I don't want to admit, but I guess if you guys want to make it special, Resident Evil 3 OG PS1. It actually might be the first time I actually ever play and finish it 100% for you guys on stream in my life. And that's because Nemesis scares the fuck out of me. And I don't like Nemesis. So the fact that he's coming back is making me go, huh. Real shit? I'd rather do FNAF 2 420 mode than deal with Nemesis and RE3 OG. So yeah, no, my ass is gonna get fucking bodied in OG RE3. I'm fucked. This is the year I get fucked. I get fucked by Nemesis and I get fucked by FNAF 2 because I have to get 3 stars for FNAF 2 before I watch the FNAF 2 movie. That's what I did with FNAF 1, right? So who's the fucking idiot who made that a goddamn like challenge? It's like, oh, you gotta get 3 stars to watch the movie. So I hate that idiot. I want to get him. I want to get him. I blame that person because now I gotta do goddamn. Is Tyrant scary in OG? So yes and no. Tyrant, Mr. X, Baldy, whatever the fuck you want to call him, is scary in Resident Evil 2. But, and this is something that kind of shocked my friend when I told him, you never see Tyrant in your first playthrough. Tyrant is only a B scenario specific boss fight. So for your first playthrough of Resident Evil 2, you're actually never going to see Mr. X or Tyrant because you're on A scenario. So you're actually not going to have to deal with them until you do your second playthrough on Resident Evil 2 OG. So, yeah, which, like I said, it actually kind of shocked my friend because he's like, then how come he's so like pushed in the forefront in an RE2 remake? And I'm like, I guess they just wanted to have a Nemesis like monster following you throughout the whole entire PlayStation. And yeah, in the OG game, he only follows you for like 4 rooms, if that's it. Well, in the remake, he follows you throughout the whole entire section, other than like a couple save rooms. So don't worry, for anyone that has trauma with X for Resident Evil 2, he's actually way easier in the original game. If anything, you should be more so scared of Resident Evil 3, where a certain character follows you around the PlayStation. It's almost like Tyrant in Resident Evil 2 Remake was basically inspired by Nemesis in RE3 OG. So yeah, OG RE3 Nemesis, that's where you're gonna have BS from like the Tyrant from RE2 Remake. So, but I need to catch up with you guys. I want to talk about so much shit. Hey, I want to go back to fucking playing Third Strike because I need to kick goddamn Ken's ass. But yeah, let me just catch up with you guys and we'll talk more. All right, we'll talk more. I remember playing Quantum of Solace on PS3, played the shit out of multiplayer. If anything, Magica, I as a kid, I always wanted to play Quantum of Solace because my friend took me to watch Quantum of Solace in theaters. That was actually the first like James Bond movie I saw in my life, like from start to finish. And no offense to anyone that likes the movie, that was dog shit. So not gonna lie, it didn't really get me excited for James Bond movies when the first James Bond movie. So I need to watch some good James Bond movies to actually like get into the mood. I play more James Bond games than watch the movies, so kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna assume Quantum of Solace, the video game, is probably a better time than watching the movie. Granted, that movie is kind of like it's like a middle, so it doesn't really have a good, satisfying ending, nor does it have that many good action scenes. Yeah. We're just moving on. Everyone was gifting gift subs in Max Dude's chat when Pragmata showed up. It was genuinely hilarious. The chat, seeing the chat green. Yeah, because he said something about like people are like, "Yo, you're gonna put Pragmata on the list because it's gonna be there, right?" And he's like, "Stop talking about Pragmata. It's not a real game. You guys are getting excited over nothing. If anything, if Pragmata gets announced, you owe me money." And I guess even though it was a joke, they actually like gave him money and shit. But yeah, no, I'm 2026, right? I thought it was 2025. Also, I guess the chat is breaking right now. I'll go back, but I swear I thought Pragmata was 2025. Let me check. I can easily check him. Or was it 2026, Jedio? I will say I didn't have high hopes when they showed off that first game, just because I'm like, what is this like weird music game that they're showing off? $2026, sad. Alright, so that could either be like January 2026 or at the end of 2026. Considering they haven't announced, well, the thing is, I guess there's two games that are coming out 2026, and that's Onimusha and Pragmata at this point. As well as Resident Evil 9, unless they like stealth drop it this December. Which, not gonna lie, could actually be a possibility at this point. They could actually showcase Resident Evil 9 tomorrow and then say, yeah, it's coming out this December. So, yeah, crazy shit. Alright, let me go. Pragmata Sci-Fi Last of Us? Pragmata Sci-Fi Resident Evil 4, my friend. Remember, at the end of the day, Last of Us is just Resident Evil 4. So, no offense to anyone that never played OGRE4 and they played Last of Us and they're like, oh my god, this is the crazy shit of all time. I'm like, wow. It really showed how many people didn't play OGRE4 because, oh wow. Escorting this girl to safety. Yeah, original. She has a cure or some shit? Yeah, never heard that before. I want SOCOM US Navy SEALs on PS Plus Premium. You see, now that's something I fucking respect and agree with you, Robbie. I've been wanting... That's actually something I hoped for seeing before this showcase happened. I'm like, if there's something Sony that I want from this event, it is like a SOCOM remake, remaster, continuation. I'll take Killzone. I'll take goddamn Infamous. I'll even take that Resistance. But sadly, I guess for like Sony first-party games, we didn't really get anything. Nothing that I can think of that was like exclusively Sony. I guess it goes to Tsushima, but that's like, oh yeah, the game that's coming out this year. Wow, we got another trailer for that. That's cool. It would have been nicer if they showcased something to get excited for the future. Although I guess at this point, I'd rather take Ghost of Tsushima over more Intergalactic, right? If they ended on Intergalactic, more people would be saying L stream or L showcase than what they did with Ghost of Yote. So there's that. Hey there, Dark Rifts, how you doing? As you can see, I'm starting to get to the 6:19 p.m. chats when it's 6:33. So amazing. How was the state of play for me? It was amazing. It showcased a lot of classic games that are coming back that I'm going to be getting in the future. It showcased a lot of classic games that I'll be able to play for free in the future. But it also showcased a lot of new games that I'm excited for to play in the future. So to me as a gamer, it just made me happy and makes me excited, and it just made me kind of funny enough, if you want to call me Sony Pony. It made me happy to have a PS5. Not many times I can say that, but looking at my PS5 now, I'm like, wow. A year from now, I'll be able to play like that Marvel fighting game. A year from now, I'll be able to play, or not even like 5 months, less than 5 months from now, I'll be able to play Silent Hill F. Less than 5 months, I'll be able to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'll be able to play, actually, when is that James Bond game coming out, Robbie? I'll be able to play that. I'll be able to play Resident Evil 2 and 3 OG. Like, it's you can say it's cringe and you're not wrong, but I am actually excited for the first time in a long time to have a PlayStation. I'm like, wow, I actually have games to look forward to. When before this week you could kind of say like, wow, I only have like 1 or 2 games to play this summer and then I got nothing else. And that was literally just Secret of the Mimic, which I guess you could say it's a Sony game, but not really. But yeah, I removed comments because I repeated myself? Oh, okay. I mean, okay. I thought you just felt bad about what you said. You always gotta stay on business. I was talking about Silent Hill. Hard to believe Secret of the Mimic is coming out in 9 days? I can't believe it either. It's, yeah. We got too many games to play, and Secret of the Mimic is gonna kick my ass. I'm not excited to play that. Bruh, I was literally playing Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut a couple days ago, and that game scared me 2 times. That game scared me 2 times. How come when I play the remake, not even like remake 2 and 3, when I play Resident Evil 1 remake, that game scares me like 0 times. I played the original game, I got jumped 2 times. I got shook. I can't even like fake like lie to you guys. It was the fucking the dog jump scare too. I'm like, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna like slowly go up, and it's not gonna get. And I'm like, ah! And I just start running, and the fucking dog bites me, and yeah, very annoying, very annoying. You see, that's how you make a scary game. You fucking like scare the person, but yeah. I'm still here, but as soon as I said RE2 and 3, instantly came here. Aw. You just needed to be like, you just needed to express your happiness with every one of us. Yeah, no, fucking, all I can say is perfect timing, man. Fucking, you know how much that shit means to me, just as much as you. So it was just us, just being giddy, being like, yes, we got it, we finally got it, we can finally have fun, we can have fun. So like you clearly saw me how I haven't even read your comments from the point of that Resident Evil 2 3 announcement. So I'm gonna go back to that soon. But you know I was fucking happy as shit when they announced that, man. So just happy we all kind of got what we wanted there. Resident Evil 2 and 3 will be insane, really fucking insane. I'm also on the PC, so I got Goglo. I'm still excited though. Yeah, like if you have a PC, please don't get the PS4 5 versions unless I guess you really need to have it on your console. I doubt it's gonna have trophy support. That's the only thing, and I know the RE community because I have no life. That's the only thing that I can see the RE community like shitting on this update for, being like, "Where's the trophies?" And it's like, bro, not everything needs trophies. Would I love trophies for OG RE1, 2, and 3? Of course. But I'm not going to get mad if it doesn't get 100% trophies or even platinum. I honestly don't give a shit. I'd rather just be able to play the games than have trophy support for it. If they give us an update that gives us trophy support, even better. That does add replayability to a trophy hunter like myself. Doesn't add replayability for everyone, but for someone that likes seeing a nice 100% on the games I love playing, it would make me go for 100%. But that's just the only thing I can see RE fans getting pissed about. That and not showing RE9, but fuck them, whatever. Like I say, everyone's always gonna get mad at something. It's nice to be a part of every fandom because you like to see what people are excited for and what they are disappointed by. But for me, at the end of the day, the only community that really matters is this one right here. So you guys. So if you guys are excited for that shit, that's all that matters. Can't let other people's disappointment ruin mine, right? It's like, oh, that state of play was a 9 out of 10 for me, and someone's like, it's a 0 out of 10 for me. Why? Because they didn't show Ratchet & Clank remake. It's like, well, I'm sorry you didn't get what you want, but I got a shit ton of things that I wanted, so therefore it's gonna be better for me than for you, right? But yeah, let me see. Mind's Eye comes in 5 days now. Robbie, did you already pre-order that game? I will say that I'm surprised that game is actually coming out very. Also, did the comments fix themselves? Crazy. Yeah, is that game like? Did you already pre-order that game? Coming out in 5 days. I haven't really seen much about it. I just hope it doesn't come out like glitchy or anything. But I will say, Mind's Eye will keep you preoccupied until you can play Mafia: The Old Country, which they should show off a trailer tomorrow. I hope so for you. I get on your ass about RE3. No, please. Like, rightfully so, brother. There's a reason. It's not even a joke. There's a reason why Resident Evil 3 is still the only Resident Evil game I haven't played 100%, and it is because Nemesis. Nemesis, he gets my anxiety up. He scares the fuck out of me. The thing, and you can actually see this every time I play a classic Resident Evil game. The thing that I love about Resident Evil games is you're rewarded for thinking ahead of time. You're rewarded for planning ahead. It's like, I'm gonna keep the shotgun with me, and maybe only this specific amount of ammo because I know how many zombies are in this area, so I only need this much, right? You're actually rewarded the more you know about the game. And the same can be said with modern Resident Evil. It's just I feel that reward or satisfaction more in the old classic games than in the modern ones. And Nemesis says, fuck you, you're not going to plan ahead, because I'm just going to show up in this room, and if you had to do a puzzle, or you had to interact with something in here, well, now you got to deal with me. So, I just can't deal with the fucking stress of having this motherfucker running across the room trying to, fuck me up, and the best part is sometimes he comes with a rocket launcher, so he doesn't even need to run up to you, and it's just too much for me. I just can't. I can't. Imagine It's basically the stress that people have with Mr. X, Tyrant, and Resident Evil 2 Remake, but imagine that fucker ran at you, and he had a projectile weapon. That is the stress that I cannot deal with Resident Evil 3, but yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta face your fears, and I'm just gonna have to get good. But yes, there is, and that's why in Resident Evil 3 Remake, if someone's like, Jill can dodge Nemesis in that game, and yes, she can, and that's a mechanic that's in the old games. But it's, actually, funny enough, it's the same. I was gonna say it's weird how you dodge in the original game. You kind of have to, like, aim at the right time to be able to perform a dodge, and, yeah, it's funny enough, that's how you do a dodge in the remake, so. Yeah, if you're a master dodger, then Nemesis ain't a problem, but, it's getting good at dodging. That's, the real, trick of that game, so. Face your fears, deal with Nemesis. Is Tyrant scary in, RE2 OG? Yeah, not as scary as Nemesis. Excited for Sonic Crossroads? Dark Rifts, I would be if we had more information about that game. Sadly, we don't really know much about Sonic Dark Rifts at this point in time. Just because they haven't said like a release date or anything. I know there was a private beta in April that I missed out on, but yeah, until like we get a release date for that game, it really hasn't. I don't know. I can't really get excited for a Sonic game when there's no date to get excited for. So hopefully tomorrow we get more information about it, but I don't know. At this point, they got to give us like an open beta so we can all actually play that game. But I am excited for a new racing game. The only racing games I play on stream is Rocket Racing, and that's just because there hasn't really been a new racing game to come out. So Sonic scratching that itch would be nice, but also how long does it take to make a Sonic racing game? I don't know. He's a pussy in RE2R. It's actually funny. Oh yeah, but if you're gonna, all I'm saying is, you're not wrong about that. But he's not any scarier in OG RE2. So the only time I'll say Tyrant might give you problems in OG RE2 is when you're fighting Super Tyrant, and that's because he has 2 fucking claws, so he has more combos compared to Remake Tyrant. So, yeah, if you want a challenge, that's when Nemesis will give it to you. Winky face. I've never seen a winky derpy face, really? I get a bunch of those from wifey sometimes. Casino Royale's a good movie? I heard that's a good one. Doesn't that one have like an excruciating torture scene though? One with rope? He said it before the event started too, and they opened the event with Pragmata. Yeah, like, fucking, I can only imagine his face was just like, ah, fuck, now I gotta give out so many subs. Because I was wrong about this, so. I know, I'm glad that they showcased that, but I was also kind of like, huh, if they're starting off with Pragmata, they're not going to talk about Resident Evil or Street Fighter, and I guess I was kind of right. It wasn't really Capcom, like, a Capcom, like, specific time window when they were talking about the Resident Evil 2 and 3 games coming back. That was just Sony talking about, like, classic games coming back, right? So. Don't worry. Speaking of classic games, we're getting there. We're getting there. There's some crazy shit that, like, right, every time I was like, no way, Pragmata, let's go. No way, Metal Gear Solid, let's go. No way, Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat one was the one that was like, okay, this is the highlight of this stream. There can't be anything that they showcase other than this. And when we talk about Mortal Kombat, you'll understand why, and that's just because it was one of those games that just... It was kind of like a never game at this point. We heard rumors about a collection, and it got canceled years back. But the fact that they showcased that, oof. Like all I can. Funny enough, for an era where people keep on saying like physical media is dead, these past couple months and years have been companies being like, yo, Victor, we know we haven't really been giving you a reason to, like, go out and, like, buy discs, but we're actually giving you a reason now. Fucking, you need to go and buy Marvel's Capcom Collection, fucking Collection 2, goddamn, fucking, Mortal Kombat Collection now. Hell, I'll even get a physical version of that Marvel game if they make a fucking collector's edition as good as this one up here. But yeah, hey there, Disco. If anything, I gotta catch up to the chat. We've been enjoying ourselves, as you can see here. Yeah, with 2026, I wasn't joking. All right. At least they did and ended on Concord like last time. Oh yeah, well, do you know what the sad thing is, Unban? In an alternate universe, they actually would have ended on Concord. Because in that alternate universe, Concord didn't fail. Concord is probably going to be in its, like, second, if not third season at this point in time. So, no shit, they actually would have ended off with a Concord teaser for season 4. Not even fucking with you. Not even fucking... You know they would have done that too. Concord is their baby. That would have been their life service game for the next, like, 3-4 years. So, in that alternate universe where Concord did not die, they actually would have ended off with Concord season 4 trailer. Oh! Maybe it's a good thing that Concord did die, so... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We actually... If anything, maybe we actually gotta be thankful for Concord, for Concord dying, because that actually made Sony change up their whole showcase process for the next couple of years. That like they wanted that game to be their life service game, and it died, so they actually had to rethink everything. It makes me actually think maybe that's why they actually got more like Japanese studios with this showcase than beforehand. Because yeah, Concord died at the beginning of this year, right? So yeah, I can remember the last showcase they did end off with Concord, because it's like, hey guys, this is gonna be our new like big game, so we want you to like get into it and buy it. And yeah, if no one's heard, Concord got shut down months ago, so yeah, Sony is kind of like, I guess, reevaluating. There we go. Their strategy, and they're like, well, shit. We kind of had plans for only Concord, but now we don't have Concord. So what do we do now? Let's get some Silent Hill. Let's get some Capcom. Let's get some Konami. Let's get some Koei Tecmo. Like it was just the third-party Asian persuasion event today, which I don't mind. I don't fucking mind. Hell, you could even say EU with IO Interactive as well. Now, not that many like American companies were at this showcase for a Sony event, but I don't mind. It's fucking amazing for me. But yeah, in that alternate universe, we would have gotten that Concord season 2 or 3 trailer. It would have been like some cinematic where they're like, yo, this character's joining the fray. Look how cool their weapons are. So I'm glad it's over. The only thing they could have done with Concord that would have made me interested is season X. So season 10, they show Jack and Daxter showing up to the game as a hero. That's literally the only thing they could have done to Concord to make someone like me remotely interested in playing that game. You add a Sony character as a playable like member, and that's it. Which, you know, they would have never done. Or they would have done like Kratos instead, because the game was dying, so whatever. Also, before I know I'll have to get to it, but I believe it was like a small... I can't remember. What was it, Desco? It's like a Sony show where they have like a small little movie about like a game, and it was just going to be a small little movie about Concord. It was probably going to be like a 40-minute episode, but I don't know if that episode is just got canceled, or they're just never going to release it to the public because Concord's dead. So why showcase a video about something that won't ever come out? So there you go. Mortal Kombat Legacy Edition? It's so fucking crazy, man. I can't wait to talk about a little bit more about it. I just need to catch up. At least there wasn't a Concord 2. Actually, I would have loved it if they showcased Concord 2. To be honest, a game having no trophies is somewhat refreshing to me. Without trophies, I can completely focus on enjoying the game rather than wondering if this thing would be a trophy after I'm done. I can understand that. If anything, funny enough, I had that mentality for a good while, and that actually did kind of ruin certain games for me, because I couldn't just focus on the game. I was always thinking like, shit, I should be doing this instead. That way I'd like focus on getting these trophies done as quickly as possible. But more recently, I kind of just went with the whole, like, I don't give a fuck about that anymore. First playthrough, I just try and play the game how I want to. I ignore trophies. If a trophy pops, hey, even better, right? But I try and avoid trophies when I when I play a game. Otherwise, that will like fuck up how I do a playthrough of a game. For example, RE4 Remake, for example, I knew there were trophies that I could have started going for right away when I first made my playthrough, but I'm like, fuck that. I want my playthrough to be my playthrough. I don't want to be held back by what a trophy what I'm supposed to do for a trophy. So for that playthrough, I was just playing as if there were no trophies in the game. If a trophy pops up, I'd be like, oh, that's cute, and let me read the description. But I tried avoiding even looking at the trophies because they can actually ruin some parts of the game for you. So, for example, if there's a trophy that says like throw an egg at Salazar, right? That can ruin the surprise that like the egg removes a lot of his health away. So there is trophies that can ruin shit for you like that. So. I just try to avoid that. Same with Silent Hill remake. I'm just gonna play the game and pretend there's no trophies. Now, will a trophy hunter like focus on trophies right away? You should, yeah, you should, because then that way you can just get all the notes without having to do another playthrough. But to me, that's what adds more replayability, right? It's like, oh, I missed this one paper out of 500 in my Silent Hill playthrough. Now I gotta replay the whole game and get that one piece of paper again. Which, hey, for me, adds more game time, right? But for someone that's like, yo, I really wanted that trophy right away, then yeah, that's gonna suck for you because now you gotta spend all that time replaying it just to get that one little thing again. I don't know. I won't lie, I kind of stopped caring about trophies once we hit like the 50 platinum mark. Having 100 platinums is sick and shit, but I don't need I don't need that number to get any higher. So any platinums and trophies we go for in the future is just for fun, but unless it's a game I don't give a fuck about, I'm always just gonna try and have fun on my first playthrough. What would be a game I don't give a fuck about? I don't know. Let's say like a Blood Wash game, something like that, right? It's like, oh, this is something I might only play once, so why not go for the trophies while we're playing it on our first try, right? But a game I do care about, it's like, no, I'm going to focus on the gameplay first, and then I'll go for trophies later. So when I play Crow Country, I'm not going to look at the trophies because I don't want to get spoiled. I'm going to play it normally, and then once we finish it, it's like, all right, let's look at the trophies and see what more you can do in this game. But yeah, I won't lie. A game not having trophies just lets me like focus on the fun. Like Director's Cut, if there was a trophy that's like make sure to get all the Rebecca cutscenes, it would kind of like get me stressed out because it's like shit, I didn't get this cutscene, so now I want to like start the game from the beginning and see if I can get this. But now with no trophies, it's like, oh well, I didn't get this cutscene. Well, I'm gonna replay it and see if I can get this cutscene on the next time. So I don't know. Cannot wait to dodge with Joe and R3. Oh yeah, if anything, give me a second. I need some water. Goddamn, talking too much to you guys. You guys are too fun to talk to. Finally home and able to chill for a bit before I pack. State of play was neat. It was pretty neat, Desco. It was pretty neat. Yes, lol. Yeah, and I never came in with the thought that they show Street Fighter 6 and RE9. I'm 100% expecting it at Summer Games Fest. Well, you never know. It's just because apparently they did show off Resident Evil 4 Remake at a Sony State of Play, so while I was not expecting a Street Fighter 6 Season 3 announcement at this showcase, I was maybe expecting something Resident Evil related, and well, I guess I did get something Resident Evil related, so yeah, you know. It's just always good to see what they did with previous events and like use that as an example, and yeah. Resident Evil 4 was showcased at a Sony event, so it doesn't mean like, okay, RE4 was announced at this Sony showcase, therefore RE9 is going to be showcased at this showcase. No, it's just like, hey, there's evidence to support this happened before. Therefore, there could be a possibility, a chance, a theory, a potential, a shooting star. It could happen. It's not that it will happen, it just could. So it's not like, hey guys, be here, we're gonna see RE9. No, it's like, hey, they could, but they didn't. So therefore, fuck me. I guess I wait till tomorrow, right? But I did get something Resident Evil related, so therefore, we win. So Resident Evil fans, we unite, we strike, and we keep up the good fight. So that's what we do. That's what we do. And the whole trophy thing, like I was saying on the tangent, that's just something I can see the RE fan base getting mad about. Am I mad about that? No. Would I like trophies? Yes. Am I going to play the game even though it doesn't have trophies? Yes. So, you know, if anything, I just got to stay off the internet because there's always going to be someone getting mad over something that gets shown off. Like, for Pragmata, for example, I can be like, yo, I'm excited for this. And someone's going to be like, yo, why are they showing this instead of Unimusha? So, there's always someone that's going to lose, right? So, I more so care about us winning as a community. MKS Squeal? Oh, hell, man. I gotta look at that trailer again to see exactly what they're coming, what's gonna be in that package. But physical disc, day one, I'm getting that shit. Day one, I'm getting that shit. Biggest highlights for me were Pragmata. Hell yeah. Yes, funny enough, I when Bloodstain was announced, I'm like, yo, I wish Desco was here, because, you know, they would be telling me to play Bloodstained, Bloodstain 1 on stream right now. You know what, just for you, Desco, when we get closer to Bloodstain 2, we'll play Bloodstain 1, alright? We'll play some Bloodstain 1. A lot of people, and especially since it was right after the Silent Hill 2 or the Silent Hill F trailer, a lot of people were like, yo, is this another, like, Konami, or is this a Castlevania remake or a Castlevania game? And in a way, you could kind of say it is, because Bloodstain is made by Iggy, you know his full name, but Iggy, who made Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the best, or the best Castlevania Metroidvania games of all time, so... In a way, you know, we did get a Castlevania game. It's just not made by Konami proper, so... But hey, it seems like Konami is trying to get back into the swing of making video games, so... Metal Gear Silent Hill this year. Maybe we get something crazy next year? Yeah, let's go. If anything, funny enough, the only two games that I've been hearing people want from Konami that haven't been touched at all is their survival horror series, which I actually do want them to, like, remake or give us a new entry, which is Parasite Eve. Basically, think Resident Evil mixed with Final Fantasy. So it's an RPG survival horror game. It's kind of cool, and it would actually be kind of cool to see how they would make that type of game in today's day and age. But other than that, I believe Bloody Roar, which is a fighting game that Konami made back in the day. And you know what? As a fighting game fan, I would want to have another fighting game in this, or another fighting game to play. So. Will they make one of the two? I don't know. If anything, I feel like we might get a Parasite Eve remake more than a Bloody Roar continuation. But Parasite Eve is Square? Oh, fuck me. Never mind then. What is the fucking... Then, okay, yeah, never mind. Square! Where the fuck is Parasite Eve? You see, I just want to get mad at Konami, I guess. If any, wait, let me actually continue with yours, because you obviously have to be talking about tactics as well, right? Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. That one's the one that Maximilian Dude has been excited for a long fucking time. Which, yeah, if it wasn't going to be Final Fantasy Tactics, it was either going to be Final Fantasy VII Part 3 or Kingdom Hearts 4, which, at this point, Kingdom Hearts 4 is dead, guys. It's never coming out. MK Collection, and definitely the Arc Sys Marvel game. Oh, bruh. We have a lot to talk about that Marvel game. Unless the stream just went to shit, then okay. The stream's okay. Well, the thing is, it still has potential for tomorrow. I just kind of... The thing is, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for Square fans because they're going to be killing each other tomorrow. If the FF7 remake fans win, the Kingdom Hearts fans lose. If the Kingdom Hearts fans win, the Final Fantasy VII remake fans lose. So, like, they lose regardless. So that's why now knowing that Parasite Eve is Square, they should actually just say fuck both fandoms and give me a Parasite Eve remake game. Come on, we got this. I'm trying to think what's the other Konami game that people have been asking for than Desco. I guess their hard game was Silent Hill, so it's not Bomberman. I guess it's just Bloody Roar. That's the only fighting game that they make that hasn't had anything in a while, right? Also, is this stream really shitting out? Is the stream dead, guys? Did the stream die? Yeah, I think the stream might have died. Okay, so stream is good for B4. It's dead for Desco. Okay, guys, it's just loading constantly for me, so I'm wondering. If it dies, I'm just gonna make a new stream and reply to the chat. Okay, it seems like it fixed itself. All right. I'm gonna focus on replying to all the chat, so then we can catch up, and then maybe we can actually switch over to Street Fighter 3 and play some of it. All right, let's go. Let me go. The Arc says Marvel game. I think they even stated it's made by the same people who made their... Yeah, which... Funny enough, when I saw the arcades, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna talk about like another fighting game collection. I'm down for this. But then I'm like, EX was never at the arcade, so it'd be weird to show arcade footage and talk about like a Street Fighter EX collection. And then I'm like, wait a second, what if this is Mortal Kombat? And then they said like from the creators of like the Street Fighter collection. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's Street Fighter, so it's gonna be a Capcom collection. And then they showed Mortal Kombat. I'm like, wait, is it Mortal Kombat? So I need to find out. Is it made by the same people that made the Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection? Because if it is, oof, because that is probably, at least at this point, it's not one of the better collections. The newer collections have had better optimizations and quality of life features. So I don't know if I can get excited for the MK collection if it's going to be like the Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection. But hey, I mean, that collection did come out back, what, in 2016, 2017? Something like that, so... hopefully that company has gotten a bit better with their collection since then, but, yeah. Not gonna lie, that's good. I thought Bloodstain was a Castlevania game. It's funny, Bloodstain is basically a spiritual successor to Castlevania B4. The same way you could say, how that company was making like Silent Hill-like games because there was no Silent Hill games. Bloodstain is like, yo, Konami's not making any Castlevania games, so I'm gonna make my own Castlevania game. And the best part is, I made a Castlevania game before when I worked at Konami, so I'm just gonna make my own Castlevania game. And yeah, it's basically Castlevania without the name being Castlevania. Kind of like how that Nintendo game Blood, what is it called? That game that kind of looks like Bloodborne, but it's not Bloodborne. It's basically a Nintendo version of Bloodborne. So it's like, oh, we're making a spiritual successor to Bloodborne, even though it's not called Bloodborne. Same thing with here. Bloodstain is basically Castlevania, even though it's not Castlevania. I think they even get some voice actors from the series to be in that game, so that's kind of cool. What about that Concord movie? What's to come of that? Yeah, it's just a secret level episode, which I don't know if they're actually gonna give to us anymore at this point in time. The 100%, the 100 people would have been happy, bro. You think 100 people actually played Concord? Come on, man. Concord has to be the biggest game flop I've ever seen. Definitely. I mean, I can think of others. Well, yeah, no, the biggest game flop's probably the best way. You see, I'm thinking of other things like Duke Nukem Forever. Or even like, I don't know, Aliens, Clone Marines. But at least those games came out and you can still play them. Granted, they're bigger disappointments, but you can't even play Concord anymore. The only thing you can do with Concord is buy the disc as a like coaster at this point. To be fair, Bloodstain is legit. To be fair, Bloodstain is legally distinct Castlevania. Yeah. 8 years and a half a billion or some shit spent. Oh fuck yeah. They spent too much money on that shit. They should have just made a goddamn Sly Cooper remake. If anything, I want to say they lost more money making the Concord game than they did trying to make that Sly Cooper movie. Final Fantasy Tactics was also a good announcement. I didn't expect that. Ooh shit! Are you a Final Fantasy Tactics enjoyer there? I've heard many good things about that series, so. Gonna be nice to be able to play it. Concord's failure is net positive. You're not wrong about that. Also, getting a portrait of Ruin's spiritual successor. Chef's kiss. Getting a portrait? Like you're getting artwork of the game, Desco? Wait, getting a portrait of Ruin's spiritual. Okay, portrait of Ruin's a game, right? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's a game. And the spiritual successor is that new Bloodstain game we're getting. Did they get released? Secret. Oh, it got released. Bro, so the Concord episode came out and no one's talking about it? Okay, I guess I gotta watch a review of someone talking about that episode, I guess. Secret level episode 13. Lucky number 13, right? Replay ability, though, I love trophies. I want to see the ins and outs of... Yes, and that's what I mean. Like, as someone that's trophy hunted for mini games, there's a difference between, like, a dumb trophy list, like, open up the main menu for the first time. That's a dumb trophy. Like, I don't... If you're gonna add trophies like that to Resident Evil 3, dumb. A cool trophy list would be something that, like, it tells you more about the game, or it shows you something that you might have never experienced in your life. For example, if you asked me what trophy I would give to players in Resident Evil 2 OG, I would make it a trophy so you would get a trophy if you actually get to see zombie Brad Vickers in OG RE2, which I guess I'll spoil for some of you, even though you'll probably forget by the time it comes out. You can actually see Brad Vickers as a zombie in original Resident Evil 2, but only if you do a specific amount of requirements. What are those requirements? When you start the game, you cannot pick up Kendo's weapon. So if you're Leon, you can't pick up the shotgun. If you're Claire, you can't pick up the bowgun. You can't pick up any ammo or health on your way to the police station, which there's a lot of ammo and health on the way because you're fighting a shit ton of zombies on your way to the police station. And then when you get to the police station, you got to go to the secret underground section. And if you do all of that, you actually get to fight zombie Brad Vickers, which kind of hard to kill when you only have like the one handgun magazine, which I believe is 15 shots. So you basically have to make it to the police station without getting bit or using any of your ammo to fight zombie Brad Vickers. And that, I would actually make that a trophy, because it's like, a fan like me knows about that. But someone playing OG RE2 for the first time might not even know that zombie Brad Vickers is a thing in that game, unless they're going through the trophies and they're like, hey, wait, what? There's a trophy to like meet Brad Vickers as a zombie before you get to the police station? Where do you find that? And then the trophy either tells you how to do it, or you search up online how to find it. And what I'm talking about isn't just PlayStation trophy specific. It's Steam achievements, Xbox achievements. It's just things I like in a video game that lets you learn more about said game and makes you want to play more. Secret trophies are usually those things that I like in video games. But yeah. It's the same way when what's my first run isn't a trophy run, but sometimes that thought does. No, it does for me as well, bro. It does. But I sometimes have to just throw that thought out of my mind and be like, yo, I'm trying to enjoy this. If I'm just going for the trophies, then I would have done it a much more optimal way. So there's a difference if I'm playing a game for trophies or if I'm playing a game just for to play for fun. And for me, I try to make my first playthrough for fun. I'll try and come back later to do trophies, because I will say trophies can also make you not like a game as much, because you're playing it in a way that you're not meant to be playing. And my best example would be Sonic Frontiers. Playing that game for the first time, I didn't really have that many problems with it, other than things that actually were issues that they did address afterwards. Fuck you, Sega. Oh yeah, you know, if you're on hard mode, the things don't respawn until we make an update where they do respawn, because we actually were in the wrong. No, fuck you. Shit like that, like, no, fuck you, right? But playing Sonic Frontiers for like 60 hours in a row, trying to get all the trophies, will make you annoyed and start hating the game more than usual. So I will say, sometimes you can't hate a game just because of their dumb annoying trophies. Funny enough, I'm right now with you should. They're funny ass streams. But I'm in the middle of trying to 100% Little Nightmares, because there's a trophy where you have to beat the game in under 40 minutes without dying. And that trophy is really making me hate the game, because the controls for that game can get really fucking annoying when there's 2D segments that turn into 3D segments. Now, is that trophy making me hate the game and making me go, this game actually sucks? Oh, fuck yeah! But does the game actually suck No, it doesn't suck. It's just I'm doing something that is gonna make me more aggravated than usual, and it's gonna put a sour taste in my mouth, and it's just gonna be there until I finally finish with that achievement, and then I'm like, oh wow, I'm done with this, and now I can actually enjoy the game I want to, right? So, trophy hunting like challenges can make a game better, but it can also make a game worse. I guess it depends how it's gonna affect your mindset when you're doing those challenges. Yeah, basically. It's like, yo, do this challenge for RE4 Remake where you don't talk to the merchant. It's like, that sucks. I want to talk to the merchant. I want to upgrade my guns. And I can actually see that being an annoying-ass fucking trophy if you play on the hardest difficulty. But if you play on easy difficulty and play on New Game Plus, then that trophy is easy as shit. So that's another thing, too. Sometimes two people will get the same trophy, but in two completely different difficulties. Like levels of stress. It's like, hey, I got this challenge with unlimited ammo. I got this challenge normally. It's like, well, you both did the challenge. I guess it doesn't matter unless you're trying to go for bragging rights. You're like, oh, the harder challenge was the more tougher challenge. I don't know. Concord is whoa, yeah. At this point, Concord is the rarest platinum. Although, funny enough, you could say there's a couple other games on that that died this year that would also be on that list. And I do thank you for helping me out, bro, because without you, I would not have the Multiverses Platinum for the PS4, PS5. So that's another Platinum I would say is a fucking hard one at this point. You cannot get that Platinum anymore, so GG's. I got one of the hardest Platinums ever, because you can't get that anymore, so rip. Also, big rip. I know I didn't stream Multiverses, but hey, whatever. It was gonna die. Also, if anyone has it, just delete it. It's not worth having it on your platform. It just takes up space. And I think yesterday or the day before was the last day for X Defiance, so rest in peace. No, but it did have 100% trophies, which I did get, so yay, I got 100% X Defiant trophies. Whoop-de-doo. But no platinum, so there you go. But yeah, X Defiant's dead, so if someone's like, yo, is there a cool arcade shooter game to play that can scratch that X Defiant itch? Call of Duty. No, I can't even say that. Call of Duty is broken at this point in time. It's so bad I can't even stream it. So I actually don't know what like arcade games you guys can play. No, not even gonna lie. The only things I could recommend would be like Roblox, Fortnite. Yeah, everything's kind of mid at this point. No wonder everyone's going back to fucking Battlefront 2. Everything's just shit. If you're a first-person shooter or a shooter person, I feel bad for you because there's actually nothing to play at this point in time. No wonder people are already like, yo, give me Black Ops 7, because at least they get something new with that shit. Yeesh. You see, this is why I'm so glad, and I've said this ever since fucking my first stream, I'm so glad I'm not just stuck to one genre or just one fucking franchise. I would be so fucking bored out of my mind if I was just like the fighting game guy, or the survival horror guy, or just the first-person shooter guy. I actually would like just I would be done with gaming so long ago if I was like that. I'm so glad I'm like, wow, fighting games suck right now. I'm gonna go play survival horror. Wow, survival horror suck right now. I'm gonna go play a racing game. Damn, so racing games suck right now. I'm gonna go play an action game. I'm and I hope you guys are able to diversify every once in a while, because it does suck when you're just in one genre, and that genre just isn't entertaining you or exciting you as much anymore, and then you start thinking dumb things like, maybe video games suck. Maybe video games are boring now. Maybe video games aren't as good as they were before. No, it's not that. It's just fucking same genre's just getting boring because they're not doing anything different. So it's just time to spread out and check something new. But yeah, let me see. When you play Crow Country, I know. I want to play Crow Country. I want to play Alicia as well. Yeah, that's true. I shall patient for that, for real. For you, Jetty, I'll make it a stream specific for you. All right, the Crow Country stream will be a stream dedicated for you, Jetty. All right. I like making dedicated streams, and if anything, dedicated streams actually make me like get to those games even faster. So if there's ever a game you want me guys to play, just be like, yo, motherfucker, dedicated stream to me, and I will be on that game right away. I think I did a dedicated stream a couple days ago. Where was Separation Ways shown? You see, I can't remember that. I want to say it was Summer Games Fest because Separate Ways came out in like summer now. Like it came out like during September. I'll check it out in a second. I see Street Fighter 6 was shown at that same event that E4 was shown, funny enough, but DLC was at Summer Games Fest. What did they show off for Street Fighter 6 at that event? Like, was it just a DLC trailer for the last character or something else? You know, sure as shit, the RE fan base ain't gonna play 2 and 3 OG. It's just the RE9 hype train now. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I could probably see just a couple of the communities being excited for the OG games. There's a couple channels that just shit on the modern games, so I can see them being excited for the OG games. Granted, they already have the OG games, so they're probably just like, yeah, it's out, and then they get back to shitting on the modern games. But yeah, I can see modern RE fans, and when I mean modern, I mean fans that started with like 7+, that are like, yo, where's RE9? So, oh. But hey, that's why I'm not like just a modern RE fan, right? I'm a fan of everything. Fan of everything. I mean, an old ass game like RE1 not having achievements is fine. People forget we never had achievements back then. You're not wrong with that, Magic Guy, but this is where I mean that's how you add replayability to a game. Like, trust. It would be stupid for me to say, hey, if they add Spider-Man PS2 onto the catalog, I should expect trophies with it, right? It actually would be redundant for me to say that because it's like, well, why should I expect trophies for Spider-Man PS2 2004 if the original game didn't have trophies for that game, right? But that's why I'm like, hey, that would be a nice quality of life change or just a feature that they could add because they have made that precedent before. And what I mean by that, Magic Guy, is the Toy Story 2 game that we played last January. When we played it when it first came out on the catalog, it didn't have any trophies, which I'm like, yeah, of course, I don't care, right? Of course, a PlayStation 1 game is not going to have any trophies. And that's why I actually enjoyed that game a bit more than if it did have trophies, because I was able to just focus on playing the game. I wanted to 100% it, not because, oh, I'm going to get a gold trophy at the end. No, it's because I actually enjoyed the game so much that I wanted to see everything that there was to it. But 6 months later, in the summer, that game actually got an update, which did give it trophy support. And you can actually get a platinum for Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. And I actually did go back to play that game, the PS4 and PS5 version. And I actually have the platinum trophies for both of those versions now. So it's just not like oh yes, exactly, right? It is interesting. So it's like, you brought this game back. It could have had trophies day one, but it didn't, and I didn't expect it, so I don't care, I don't mind. But you made an update so it would actually have trophy support months down the line, and not even just 100% trophy support, it's 100% plus a platinum. So it's like, hey, you actually want people to come back to play this, and do challenges that you otherwise wouldn't have done beforehand. And some of those trophies were actually pretty cute. They were things that I did on my first playthrough to get 100%. But now it's like, hey, you get 100% and you get this cool trophy as well. So that's just me being like, hey, RE1 Director's Cut doesn't have any trophies. It'd be cool if there was an update that added some for them, as well as RE2 and 3 OG. Am I gonna be mad and salty if it doesn't have it? No. But if it did, it would make me replay it again. Just the same way it made me replay Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, right? Otherwise, I would have replayed that game maybe like a couple years down the line and be like, hey, I remember when we played this on stream, this was fun. But with the trophies, it was like, oh shit, like, let me go back to it and see if I actually really enjoyed it as much as I did. And TLDR, you know what, I will admit that game actually does have a couple problems, but I still had just as much fun replaying it second and third time as much as I did the first time. So, but yeah, that's all it is. I'm not expecting it, but it would be nice. It would be nice. Yeah, exactly. Play some of the other Iggy Vinias too? I gotta wait till you come back, Desco, so you can let me know what other Iggy Vinias are out there. Aside from the 3D games that are Iggy directed, Laminate and Curse, all of them are out. Ooh, okay. So basically anything that's in the Castlevania collection. Parasite Eve is Square? Yeah, I really thought that was Konami. Oh well. Come on, Square. Make us a survival horror game. You have it. Come on, just announce Parasite Eve and tell us it's coming out 2030. Come on, it's okay. You're the best at announcing games and then not talking about it for years. Rip Kingdom Hearts fan, hell yeah. Final Fantasy IX remake in the corner. But I heard it was either gonna be Final Fantasy IX remake or it was gonna be Tactics. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. What level am I in Fortnite right now? I think I'm in. Oh shit. I think I'm level 101. So. Swear is gonna T-Ho tomorrow. Square is gonna what tomorrow? TT? Swear is gonna something tomorrow, but I'm 100% sure it's gonna be Final Fantasy VII Part 3. I mean, I hope so, just cause like, fucking finish off that saga so we can move on to goddamn Kingdom Hearts and shit. Fortnite's ending in like 2 days, so you still have time to finish your battle pass, but yeah, definitely need to June 7th, so we have a couple days to play it. So maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow like I did today with Fortnite, and anyone that needs XP, we can just finish that up. Yeah, I mean, we could actually no, I was gonna say we could play some Fortnite and get some XP right now if you guys want, but I actually did want to finish that Elena playthrough. Is it tomorrow or is it the 6th? Summer Games Fest, right? Let me check. I thought Summer Games Fest was Wednesday, but now I'm fucking starting to think that it might be Friday. It says Friday, June 6th, so I guess tomorrow isn't Summer Games Fest. Motherfucker. Well, I guess all the hype for tomorrow is gone now. Oh well. Oh, I mean that's okay. That leaves us one extra day to like decompress from the crazy shit that happened today. We get to play Fortnite and any other game that I need to catch up on, and then Friday is the big day where they talk about the frickin' what is it? They talk about Kojima's game for the next 5 hours, and then that's it. So, oh well, what can you do? But let me catch up. There's still a lot more things I missed out on. If anything, I can't even like go back to fucking to the part where I was freaking out about. So I'm gonna have to find a way to reply to those old comments. No, but it usually goes for like 3 hours. Yeah, the stream is dead. No, it's here for me. You're still here? Okay, good. Did the yes not give it away? Haha. Not exactly horror, has horror elements, but Contra, though it did just get a remake recently. Remake? I thought Operation Galuga was like a new entry in the series, Desco. It's Digital Eclipse. Digital Eclipse is it is the same people that made the 30th anniversary collection that's making the new Mortal Kombat game. So it's probably already gonna piss people off because it's not gonna like have the good shit that it needs. But it said rollback on the trailer, so that's all that it needs for people, right? Hell, he was the Castlevania guy from Harmony of Dissonance from Game Boy 1 onwards. Okay, so I gotta get the Game Boy collection, is what you're telling me. After previously doing Symphony of the Night, Concord is probably the rarest platinum. Oh yeah, yeah. Portrait of Ruin was the second DS one. Sunhill F 70 Great British Pounds. Smackaroons. I'm willing to buy, but still a little iffy at that price point. Isn't that the same price as Sunhill 2 Remake though? Just like the game itself at launch. When is OGR 2 and 3 that they announced? Let me check, but I believe they said August. They said July was gonna be Twisted Metal, and like August was gonna be Resident Evil 2 and 3. Oh really? Oh shit. Well, yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, that also really suck. Well, it says Resident Evil 2 and 3 coming summer 2025, so if they really wanted to surprise us, it could be literally well, the thing is, they say summer, and for Twisted Metal 3 and 4, they did say July 15th. So let me see, did they say anything for June? Because that tells me that it's coming out like near the end of July, beginning of August. So Deus Ex is coming June 17th. Twisted Metal 3 and 4 is July 15th. So if I were to make a guess, I would say Resident Evil 2 and 3 OG is August 14th. Four years now, where the fuck is Wolverine? Literally. That's the only people that can, like, get a... That's the only people that deserve the trailer today, I won't lie. The Marvel fighting game segment took over the entire PlayStation State of Play presentation. Yeah, I won't lie, it was a weird choice to end it off with that much talking about the Marvel fighting game. Oh, this is a good one. Ending your stream on 8 minutes of devs yapping is certainly a choice. I mean, not wrong about that. Yeah, let me see. I was too busy squealing to see the release date. Too busy squealing and apparently trying to get your ass over to this to this chat room, I guess. Which, like I said, it really means a lot that you came over here to celebrate that announcement with us. Like I say, I always want people to enjoy showcases and events however they want to, especially if I'm not even able to like have the goddamn event on the screen, right? So don't want to be like, oh, well, like this sucks when someone else is getting excited for something. Like, I kind of do feel bad for Robbie. I don't know if you're still here, because he probably thinks that like I'm like shitting on him for enjoying like James Spawn. And I mean, I did go on a tangent there for a while, but it's like, bruh, let me slowly get to that eventually, and I can give you like maybe a bit better thoughts on the game than just than like rage baiting me, getting me to be like, yeah, it looks like shit. What do you want to say? But yeah. And one of the key devs directors for Bloodstained 1, Shotaro Ida, had a lot of influence of the DS era too. Are they going to be in charge of the second game? I think you always see Vickers in 3R, but with Carlos, right? Yeah, you see Brad as well with Jill, but if you're talking about Zombie Brad, then yeah, you only see Zombie Brad with Carlos. You did have to leave the apartment on the second game for medical reasons. Ooh, terrible. I rewatch you playing Sonic Frontiers when I want to giggle. Those are the best streams, right? The ones where I get really mad, huh? Does it suck, Mr. METSU? Oh yes, but actually no. I mean, that's me in video games I love, right? I'll say how shit they are, but I'll still keep on playing them because that's me. WarioWare Gold sunk so much time into it and still never completed it? Oh shit. Is it because it's too hard, or it's just something you can't finish? Also, it's gonna really suck not being able to like go to previous comments. Oh well. Well, I could just go back to when I was freaking out and see what like showed up during the screen. I'll say I wish Silent Hill 2R had a hardcore trophy. I played in hardcore, but would be nice to have a trophy for it. Yeah, I guess. I forgot it didn't even have a hardcore trophy. Does X5 have a platinum? No, just 100%. I got all achievements in Mega Man X Dive all 9 days before I was shut down. That was neat. It wasn't too bad. Congratulations, Esco. And now I guess you can get the offline version if you really want to. Oh, BRB. Now let me see where was Separate Ways shown. It seems to be at a PlayStation event, so. Pro Country dedication for you. Hey, like I say, if you guys want me to play a game for you, just let me know, and then I can make it a stream for you guys. As long as there's nothing important or busy that I'm doing, I can play a game for you guys. If you leave it up to me, then you know I'm gonna play the shit that I want. So, for year 2 was on Summer Games Fest. So I'm assuming same will be for year 3. Like what, showing off like the year 2 characters or something else? Obviously, I have a Street Fighter / Capcom showcase, which was how they announced the year 1 DLC. It would be weird for Capcom to have a showcase like that at this point in time. Hey, I'd be down for that. If anything, funny enough, I said I would. I think we were doing a whole fucking like Naughty Dog retrospective, and if anything, you can blame Last of Us Part 2 for that, because as soon as we finished like Uncharted 1, we're like, it's time to play Last of Us Part 2, and we only played it for an hour, and then we moved on to some other shit, so. Alright then, Magic Guy. I'll see, when we have a fucking goddamn free time this month, I'll make a Uncharted stream just for you. We'll have a great time on hard mode, and then we'll see if we can do the platinum run for it. I actually do want to play Uncharted too, so. Uncharted for you, Crow Country for Jadiel, Bloodstain for Desco, and then I gotta figure out what other games you guys want. For the community, it's obviously going to be Secrets of Mimic, and I guess for me, it's going to be any game that I play that you guys don't care about. Although the DLC for year 1 got leaked, so they didn't really make it a special announcement at an event. You say, hopefully it gets leaked this year too, so then they don't have to show up this event. I'm not against it, of course, but not a big deal either. Yeah, me neither. It's like if it shows up, then even better. Also, I just got a Fortnite win. Did you, Jadiel? GG's. Were you playing like in solos or something? What level are you? Yeah, if you mean Battle Pass is done. If you mean player level, then yeah, like 101 or whatever. But congratulations, Jadiel. Actually, when Fortnite ended, yeah, you got a couple days. If anything, when this event goes away, that's when the season ends. So you got 2 days, 18 hours. I don't know how long Summer Games Fest will be. Maybe if I watch Max tonight, he might say something about it. But yeah, we're paying less for Silent Hill 2R. Maybe this game's just gonna be that much bigger, that much better. Can only imagine how much Canadian that's gonna be with tax on top of it. I could check. I could tell you how much like this game's gonna be for me. It's gonna be too much, guys. Too much. Let's see. Pre-orders. Let's check out the pre-orders, guys. Rust, Mafia of the Old Country, Rematch, Secrets of the Mimic, Date Everything. Unless it's not actually here. Although I thought they said it is available for pre-order, right? Not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Oh my fucking god. Well, yeah, I guess I'm screwed, guys. So, Silent Hill F PS5 edition, because there's no PS4 version, is $93.49. So plus tax, that's gonna be $105.64. And that's just the regular version. If I wanted to get like the special edition, that shit's gonna cost me well, special edition is $106.49. And after tax, special edition is $120.33. $123.33. Bro, I wish it was $90. I just told you how much this fucking game is. It's like, yeah, no. So if you guys are like, yo, why do you always get the new games? There's a reason. It's because I can't afford buying a fucking new game every goddamn day. Would I love to play the new what is it? Doom game? Of course, but it literally cost me $105 to play the game, so I can't do it, guys. I can't. Blame Nintendo? Uh, this is how the prices have always been. That's just Canadian money. Like, what the fuck? I can't get mad at Nintendo for this shit being the way it's been for months or for years. Yeah, no, like it's just inflation or just what is it? The conversion that's bad for us. Okay, one Resident Evil channel was happy that that the classic games are back. So nice, GG. Not sure if you've seen the Street Fighter 6 accidental oopsie they left in V Rivals. I haven't even logged into Street Fighter 6, man. I gotta finish my fucking Elena history before I get there. But what oopsie did they leave there? Was it like a typo or some shit? If anything, I heard the patch notes had a lot of typos, which is funny. What? Like, if you did the V Rival, you would unlock a jury costume? Yo, Ed Boo, and let's go. It's a full-on costume too, not just an alt. If you fought Juri in V Rivals, you would fight a version of her with a different costume. So like, okay, so you fight Juri in V Rivals, and then she would show up with outfit 4, basically, is what you're saying, or am I getting that wrong? Sorry, I'm also looking at Twitter. Oh no, you're gonna beat Crow Country before I do. I gotta get on Crow Country in the first place before I can even beat you. In fact, I'm surprised. Well, I mean, you already spoiled it by talking about it, right? So I don't know. In fact, I'm surprised you didn't show me that pic right away or whatever. But to me, there's only that means one of two things. Option A, in the future, we're actually gonna be able to unlock colors. You don't know how it looks though. I mean, it's a costume for Juri. If they gave her shoes, that's already gonna piss off the fan base. So I mean, wow. You know me, man. I'm not the one like itching for costumes. So to me, like, I don't give a shit. But I'm more so like laughing at the fact that that's even a thing in the game. But if you want to show it to me, sure. I mean, okay, I can give you my thoughts and opinions on it. But the only thing I'm thinking about right now is like why that was a thing in the first case. And yeah, like I was saying, either one of two things is happening. Either A, you're going to be able to get colors or costumes from the V Rival system, which would be cool as shit. But, bro, I don't fucking play Juri. Don't disrespect me like that. I don't fucking play Juri. The next thing you know, you're going to tell me I play fucking Chun-Li as well, right? Okay, yeah. If you find a pick, that would be cool. But, I don't think it's going to be that just because they would not give you a full-on costume just for beating an AI in the V Rival system. So to me, the only thing I can think of is that, because you said it, like you said, it's a brain dead character. It takes more skill to get Master with Lily than it does Jerry or whatever her name is. So, bro, now Master means nothing. I know because my friend told me, and he's a Master. So you gotta listen to him. He has like 6 Master characters, so I wouldn't fuck with him. But yeah, the only other thing I can think of is Outfit 4 is already in the game. I'm surprised people haven't data mined that shit already. And as soon as they give us a trailer at Summer Games Fest 2 days from now, those costumes will be available in the shop. That's the only thing I can think of. Why else would Juri have that costume in the game otherwise, other than they're going to be costumes that they're going to give us to buy, but they're waiting for a surprise, which that surprise is going to be the trailer in a couple days. Good God, $90. Ain't no way. What are those video game prices? Right, blame Nintendo. Ooh, phew. It's $70 US for me. I was legit gonna freak out. Canadian dollars are actual gum wrappers? Yeah. Well, that's cute. Kind of reminds me of when they left costumes in Multiverses. Granted, that's because that game was fucked. But, yeah. Not gonna lie, you may beat Crow Country before me if you do stream it. Hey, maybe. I'm making a rule for myself to 100% Alicia beforehand. Really? Well, at that point, I should just play Alicia for you then. Yeah, seems so. Unless it's a one-off. Yeah, no. At this point in time, they haven't done one-off outfits for any of the characters, so it'd be dumb to have a unique outfit for Juri and then waste it or some shit. But hey, we won't really have news about what Capcom's doing with Street Fighter until later this week, so. So I'll be spoiled, but spoiled with an awesome stream. Oh yeah. Like anytime you guys don't want to get spoiled by something, let me know. Trust. Like I try my best to keep genuine reactions, just because I want to get hyped too, right? I'm a gamer. I think you can see when I get when I turn into a fucking stupid ass kid and start jumping up and down, be like, it's Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. Like at the end of the day, I'm a gamer, and if you guys want to be like, damn, this 30-year-old's fucking immature as shit, you're not wrong. But there's probably something out there that if they announced at this event would probably make you go just as squealy, if not even more cringier than me. So don't act as if like you're above this type of shit. Magic Guy, if they announced Half-Life 3, you would probably like throw your fucking chair out the window or some shit in excitement. So let's all just try and be happy and excited for one another. Yeah, I would be excited. Although I'd throw my chair at the window for Left 4 Dead 3. Not even gonna hold you. Left 4 Dead 3. We need that shit. We need that shit right now. But yeah, that's why at least I've always enjoyed streaming these reactions on my channel. Just because, well, before it was fun to like watch Max or just be a part of the like chat. It would always get very negative seeing people just being like, oh, where's the God of War and shit like that. And it's like, come on, not everything's gonna be like there. So just because one thing isn't there doesn't mean the whole entire like stream or presentation is chalked. I gotta go back to talking about like the shit I was excited about. So let me see if I can go back to that. Let me just catch up though. You literally have her in master with all of her colors. Like I said, that means jack shit, right? That means jack shit. I'm checking it. Apparently, this is sort of some sort of collaboration costume. I'm a bit confused. Oh, that's weird. So what? Jerry's gonna like collab with like Toucan Sam, and she's gonna get like a costume, but only for that event. And then once that event's gone, it goes away. You know what? Oh, because I can just pay someone to get to master rank for jury for me, so it doesn't really matter, right? I don't know. Yeah, you should know, like I don't care about the characters in that way. I love the characters, but like if I'm good with them in master rank or not, like that means nothing to me. You should know that. Telling me about the cool colors and shit, that actually is pretty cool. But yeah. I mean, if you care about looking at things like that, then I guess. For me, it was more so like, yo, this she's already like close to master. Why don't I just like get someone to get her there, and then I reap the rewards of the color, which I hardly even use. So I don't know. It is a real costume because Capcom posted saying that they left an accidental costume in V Rivals. Also, it actually is it is Outfit 3? Oh, so who's fucking stalking who now, huh? Huh? Apparently you, like, know how, like, what my stats are and shit? What the fuck? What the fuck? Weirdo? Okay, I see you. I didn't know that you, like, followed me like that. What the fuck? Why don't you just say you're a fan? You don't have to be, I don't know, so stalking me for secret. Oh, as Jury or someone else? Because if you're talking about Jury, like, that shit hasn't happened in, like, what? Over 6 months? Well, why are we talking about, like, shit happened, like, 6 months ago? What the fuck? Yeah, fucking, she was like that, like, so long ago, bro. What the fuck? That's like me saying I fought your, like, I don't know, gold 2 Luke 2 years ago, and you're gonna be like, bro, I'm in, like, Diamond 5 or whatever. So, Alicia Jadiel dedicated stream? It seems like we have 2 dedicated streams for each Jadiel. Huh? Alicia and, Crow Country? Well, there you go. But you see, like, me saying, like, hey, I fought your Luke when he was gold doesn't mean, like, that's how they are recently or whatever, right? Oh, that's a funny picture. Okay, so does master rank matter or does it not? We're back on this combo again. I thought you told me it doesn't matter, but now it does? No Marvel's Capcom 4, sad face. Brainstormer, this tablet sucks. Also, I can probably, I don't know, have a stream where like we play some Phantom Investigation if you want to get some XP, guys. I was gonna eat for a bit and then I wanted to go back to doing the Elena stuff, so. Yeah, I'm down to continue talking about some of this stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to reply to the shit that I missed out on like 2 hours ago at this point, so I'm gonna have to do like a separate stream where I find that out. But yeah, if you wanted to get some XP, Danny, that way you catch up on this shit and can continue continue this. So I'm just gonna go get coffee, and we'll continue talking about this. Just gonna go to washroom quickly. BRB. But yeah, if you can find that picture, that'd be cool as shit too. Are you gonna join for a bit before or no? Do 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 do. Okay, same here, same here. Yeah, I was saying if you were gonna join us for some XP while I'm eating before I swap over to something else. That way I can also catch up on all the other crazy shit I missed out on. Sure, alright. Keep the party 2 friends, so if anyone wants to join, there you go. I think you can only have like, what, 4 people on this, so. God damn it, Robbie. I feel bad for him. I hope I wasn't like too mean and shit for him, but it's like, bruh, how I can't even remember which part I was talking about during the event. Okay, let's see. I'll just start from the beginning. Pragmata, cool as shit. Then there was something after Pragmata. I guess it was the final, the Bloodstain shit. Let's see, I start to forget all the cool shit very quickly. Yep, no Street Fighter characters. No, they're never coming back. Dead game. Well, the last chance they can come back will literally be this Friday, which I doubt. If anyone's showing up in the store this Friday, it's probably gonna be Cloud, so. RIP. But yeah, let me catch up to what it's saying. It's a real costume. Yeah, and not gonna lie, that costume almost kind of looks unfinished.
I'd say the hair looks unfinished to me.
Like the clothing as well, like it looks weird. All I can say is, if they expect me to drop money on that piece of shit costume, they're not getting my money. So they better come up with some good shit real fucking quick if they want my money. Well, I'm not calling you a Plat 3 bum. Yes, you are. You're calling me a negative rookie bum. I mean, you're not wrong, but I guess it's not the same meaning that it is to you. Like, I would say master to you means like, I know how to use this character somewhat effectively, right? Because it's not just gonna be like pressing buttons.
Why do you think that?
I only say that because I'm gonna tell you what I think, or not what I think of masters, but like the reason that I did it in the first place, and you already know, and it's for the color. So it's like me going through that grind. It's not the same as someone that's going through the same grind. Like, we're both going through the master grind, but one is going through that grind because they actually want to get good with their character and be able to fight off better opponents that know what they're doing, and actually be able to play the
No.
game at a much better not pace, but at a more in depth what is it? I'll just say more in depth than someone like me could. Compared to why did I get to master rank? I wanted Jury to look purple. I wanted her to look purple. And the thing is, I don't want just her to look purple. I want all the characters to look purple. It's just Jury was the only character that was closest to master compared to anyone else. If I could have it my way, Ryu would have been my first character I got to master with. But
No, bro, Luke and fucking Thingy was close to master with you. You were Diamond 1 with Luke. You got placed there. I remember.
I'll give you that.
Why is it so hard to just say? Why is it just so hard to say? Yes, I enjoy the character. I wanted to get the color for this character. I like it. Like, why you gotta do this mental gymnastics shit?
Because
like, even me, bro. You think master means, oh, I'm good at the game to me? No, it means, hey, I enjoy this character. I want to use them on like a little grind.
Of course.
I want to get them like some unique stuff. But like, you fucking look at me and say, oh, it's a journey of strength. I look like fucking Ryu to you, bro. This is shit that fucking pisses me off about you. I swear to God, I keep telling you the same shit over and over and over and over.
Apparently.
And over again.
Apparently.
And you still fucking tell me the same shit. It's 10 out of 10, bro. Then you wonder why I get mad at you.
I mean, everyone always gets mad at me no matter what I do.
Never change.
Apparently.
Exactly, never change, bro. Never change.
So you're saying a rookie rank would have a chance against you, right? Because
absolutely, bro. 6 times.
Oh, come on.
They'll whoop my ass. Absolutely, bro.
Then how come my rookie
6 is such a fucking bad game that you can be a silver and you'll beat up on a master like it's nothing.
Alright.
Oh, really? It's that casual? See, I wouldn't know this since I don't play these sort of games. If it means anything, you'd both kick my ass because I don't play those games.
Look, if you picked up the game, right, you would most likely beat me.